man. We the one thing for show, boys, man. You know, we do what we can, man. Stand up dudes, man. Real gentlemen. And we standing on business, though. Welcome to the round table, baby, where the bosses of meet. Get a glimpse in the mirror, gotta know you a king. If it's one thing for sure, you a made man now. Gotta wear it like a crown. Do you know what that mean? Wanna join the elite? You better be what you claim in the bid. You better have your facts straight when you speak. No, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. Nigga might have to speak on it. Got a whole thumbnail with the team on it. You can stay up in the chat or you could cam up. We could put it on the screen if you saying something. They going crazy in the chat, they gon' ban us. Tell them how you really feel, nigga, man up. No judgment and handcuffs. Go ham, throw a tantrum. I be wishing I could stand up. The nigga stand up. One thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. One thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure, we say what they want and do what they don't. Okay, one thing for sure. We definitely say what they want and do what they don't, baby. Yeah, what's happening, fellas? That yeah, still on that high, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. What up?
It's episode 22 if y'all didn't know, man. We the one thing for show, boys. Back in action, like always. Man, y'all can see what time you know. I done got the background going, man. Oh, yeah. You know, that's what type of time.
He started it off right.
Right. It's a celebration, man.
Hey, man, that shit was hard. That shit was like top tier, for real.
Right.
I liked it. I liked the whole show. It just came to show who the West Coast is and what we represent.
Mm-hmm. Right. Man, yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope. I had my alarm set like I was, going to the movies or something. But it was just super dope to see, man. And I think, you know, people kind of making it about Drake. This ain't about Drake. I think they don't understand when we on the West Coast, we're happy to see unity. Anytime we could unify and come together, we gonna do it because our culture is already at odds. There's so many politics and stuff like that. So they thinking, oh, y'all coming behind and y'all going. No, we're just happy to be unified in the city.
And that's besides the rap game. Like the rap game, that's one thing. You know, we got the whole gang bang culture. So you know, motherfuckers is out here. You doing this, and it's some other bullshit with this too. But you know, when most of the people come together, it's a great thing.
Right. I like how they had one of the old school Tommy the Clowns. How Tommy the Clown really started it off. It just shows you know what I mean, what we all about. That's just to me. That's what started off and kicked it off for me.
See, I was asleep at that time. No, I didn't wake up until who was on stage. I think right when Roddy Ricch came on, or right before Roddy Ricch came on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was dope seeing Tommy because you know they did that. Probably almost 20 years ago now. When they performed there and had the battles on with the rides.
Exactly. That's exactly where it started from. Because I used to go to the forum all the time just to watch you.
I feel like Kendrick tried to just get a little piece of LA from everywhere. A little, if you got something going on, some motion, or you got to hit different sections, like he just wanted to piece everything. He had the females come represent. You got Tommy the Clown. You got Crips, Bloods, Spirals, Hoovers. Like I don't know. It was just dope to see, man.
Yeah,
it was just super dope to see. I'm still on the high, man. I was trying to find it again. It's like one of them ones, you know, it could have been in theaters. You know what I mean, it was just super, super dope. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just about the, you know, us coming together, man, unifying and stuff like that. And like Pac, that famous line from Pac, like, yo, we might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this. I mean, that's real. You know what I mean? We gonna do it, but when it's time to come behind our own, we gonna support. We gonna show up. You know what I mean?
Monumental. Everybody was on there, you know, having a good old time. You know, that shit really gave me chill bumps, like for real. Watching that shit. I
agree with
that.
And
how he brought the TD out, the black hippie niggas, like that shit was hard.
Right. Yeah. So did you get to go back and run it back from the beginning and see any of it?
I didn't do it last night. I just let it play from where I caught it from. But okay. I think I got the good parts.
So what let me ask y'all, what's y'all favorite moments from there? Y'all top moments.
I would just say from the time that Dr. Dre came on towards the ending, it just recapped, like, you know, I mean, especially bringing Dre out. It was just one of those monumental moments because Dre started it, or one of them who started it out here, and to have him come out and be from Compton and everybody else who just started hitting the stage, and then Westbrook when he came out, part of the basketball world, just shows you how far reach hip hop really is. When everybody came on stage and just celebrating each other and celebrating this moment, it wasn't about Drake. It was just about LA, honestly.
I
Right.
mean, but he a West Coast baby though, so
Yeah.
That be hard, and that people don't understand that too. These people really be from here, so they of the culture like we. So when like we
Exactly.
are, so when they come on, they gonna turn up, man. But that just be dope
mhm.
to see. I mean, that'd be dope to see.
I agree.
Um,
I'll say,
which
I'll say, I don't know if I really had a favorite part. I enjoyed the whole show, to be honest with you, man. The production, the whole thing with the production,
Oh, yeah, that was
uh,
phenomenal.
yeah, the stage, the whole thing was tight. But me personally, me thinking how I think, I just like I would have put like some more West Coast legends on stage, like the people that really kicked it off as far as West Coast legends, like more Snoop, Dr. Dre would have been on there, just standing in the background like DJ Quick, standing in the background like they did when he was on when they passed him the torch.
right.
How they all came on stage and passed him the torch. I would have redid that for that stage and just had him standing in the background while he performed and let him know like you really ain't finna play with the West Coast legends.
Also, but they could also. That's the thing. It's like we don't know who reached out or who wasn't busy, who was busy,
Hmm.
because a lot of the talks was about Snoop and Game and everything like that. I think
Now,
somebody was saying somebody might have been on tour. They got other obligations and shows and stuff too.
Well, we
but
know
What
Game
did
now,
wasn't
I
on
was telling
tour.
Amir, and Amir had that conversation in real time. He was like, that was before Drake. And I was like, no, my thing was he is that for what they did for him at that moment when they blessed him and passed the torch. He is that
yeah,
now. So I feel like
right.
that was his moment to do that. So it's like he reaching down. I mean, he reaching
Hmm.
down. He trying to pull up, and that's what you do when you get in that position. So
And most of these people already got a name for themselves, like they already known. It's just like for this stage, for this big stage, like come on and get some of this shine too.
right, and man, that's what you supposed to do when you in that
Hmm.
position. So he did right, and it was dope to see. I'm sure if Snoop wasn't there, it was for a reason. I know he when they did the AI record, he kind of made a little post. It's like people trying to figure out, was it Snoop not there because he chose a side, or did he not choose a side, or whatever with
Nah.
that. I just seen Game responded. I ain't watched it yet. I guess he did y'all see it? Anybody seen that? What he said?
Yeah, I seen it, man. It
I
was
seen it, but it was just it was
What
I
did he
don't
say?
know.
Because I ain't even hear it.
Game is who we think he is, man. He's an emotional gangster. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like he just, he got to respond to everything, and he got to let it be known who he is, and how what it is, and he got to let it be known. And that shit is like kind of corny. So, but he made it seem like he wasn't throwing little subliminals through this whole beef. Like we
mm-mm.
seen his lives and shit. We seen him playing the Drake music. We seen him saying a little slick shit and then try to kick it off of Raw. So we seen all that, but he tried to make it seem like he wasn't doing it. But
So what was his response? Like he basically saying he didn't get reached out, they didn't reach out to him or something.
he's basically saying, if I ain't say it, it ain't it. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't scared to say if I got a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't help all these niggas. I helped anybody you talk to. He went down a list from Glasses Malone to Nip to to Dot. He went down a list of everybody talking about I helped all these niggas and went to the stories of war stories, shootouts and all that, man. And the regular shit that he always do.
And this ain't the time to do that. Everybody know that story already, but this
Right.
is the time to come and be vocal and say, I'm gonna stand by. Or you could be like, man, I rock with them both. Of course, I'm from Compton. I'm gonna support my Compton homie, my little homie, and I rock with Drake too. When two homies is beefing, they get into it. You know what I mean? You kind of got to step back and let them do their thing. But I'm in support of both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
If
he
you
didn't
gonna
play
say
that card
something,
though. He didn't play
huh?
Yeah,
that
don't
card
don't
though.
take a side. I'm with you on that one.
He was
If
subliminal. He was
right.
throwing the shots.
Right. He didn't lean towards that he was supporting Kendrick. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, man,
Right.
if you didn't show that you was neutral, I mean, you didn't show that with your actions or whatever. And
No, no, that
sometimes and then if you do support Kendrick, instead of saying what you did do, say, that you do support him. I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, man, Kendrick know, like, he know I support him, whatever. I ain't saw the what he said yet, so I don't know his
I would say
response.
this:
But
are you able to go back to the messages and bring up some of the comments that they were talking about? I think the comments were more comedy than anything else.
The comments are always gold, bro. They always gold.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
nigga said,
I'm low key nervous to try to share the screen, but
this nigga said, one dude said, we
yeah.
ain't coming,
I
nigga.
mean,
We
if you can,
tired
just
from
try to
Kendrick.
just real quick, just read or I can't. Hold on, no, I don't got what you call it, but just some of the comments was, bro. It was on point too, though.
right. Let me
This
see
nigga
if I can
said,
look at
we ain't coming. We resting from Kendrick.
who said that.
One of
This
the
is some of the
comments.
comments.
Oh, and for on game thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Coming where? What do you?
So he has a
He got
pop
a
up.
concert, yeah.
Yeah, he got a pop up on June 23rd.
Oh, shame the fuck on him. Hey,
But that's
they
what I'm
pop it out
saying.
for
If you,
you.
yeah, but
Look,
that's what I'm saying. If you go something like, I mean, if you can go to our
yeah,
messages.
let me see if I can share it, Tron. I'm gonna share it.
So he's trying to do the same thing Kendrick did.
Yeah, basically.
He said, one dude said, damn, the Temu pop up is crazy.
Let's see. All right.
Oh yeah. You see that?
Yeah, Kendrick is. Yeah, I can see it. We can see it.
Yeah.
Kendrick is everything you were supposed to be. Being a fan all these years. Siding with Drake was the biggest disappointment I've seen. We not coming. Yeah,
Then we got a hold on. Where's the other one at? Not that one. This one.
What is that? I didn't even care. I didn't even care what the post was about. I ran to the comment section, and it did not disappoint. The Wish version of the pop out. Damn, homie, in high school, that's crazy. Temu pop out is crazy. They uninvited you from the pop out because you was clout chasing. Hey man, they gonna let you. The fans gonna tell you what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
didn't get an invite to the Super Bowl. Didn't get an invite to the pop out. Turned your back on 50 and Dre. How many L's can one nigga take? That's the thing. I feel like that dude don't have no loyalty because everybody he's ever been associated with, I don't see him sticking to them. Like even with the Kanye thing, then you start talking about how many times you slept with it. How many times you gonna bring that up that you was with his wife, or even at the time they was married, you were saying that. Yeah. I mean, it's like he be chasing clout. I mean, like I don't understand it, bro. And everybody he started
He's
with,
too good for that.
I don't. He's kind of like the Tyrese of the hip hop community. I mean, if I could, because it's like only real friends. It seems like he has his industry friends, and I don't feel like they his real friends. I feel like he's like bipolar. He's trying to. I don't know.
He want to be too tough, man, all the fucking time. That's all it is.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He just want to be let it known how tough, how gangster, how hard. Like nobody care about that, and you know what I'm saying. Like you showing like disloyalty, you know, with everybody that you've been around. Everybody you've been around, you showing some weirdo shit. So, you know, that's probably why you know people ain't really messing with him.
I mean, I think still people gonna go to the pop up, but it's not gonna be unanimous. Like
Of
if
course.
he sided with, it's not gonna be unanimous. Like if he would have sided with Kendrick and left it a Compton thing. I think if he would have did that, he would have had way more people come to a pop up. I think people would have been looking forward to going to
it. You know what's crazy? Game. It's crazy how you could fuck up your legacy. Because I mean, like he's literally we can't take away who he is from the West as far as his rap ability and stuff like that.
Nah.
But I feel like he could have did something. Like he could have headed the New West and been the top person if he would have just stayed. I mean, like
right.
You know, just being a regular dude. I don't know what's going on with him. Like I could see him with all them dudes up there and him leading. Like okay, Gang, because Gang was the one. We can't take it away. He brought the West back. You know what I mean?
He did it. He did it on the documentary 2.0 with Iron on My Flag. He did it with that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I agree
can
with
see
you on that
him
one.
even from both sides. I can see him doing this, but it's just like But everybody know, like everybody kind of already know. You got that the homie, he a little weird. I mean, this thing, and then he just be like, oh, that's just him. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's just game, man. I mean, he's still gonna have people that come out and pop out and do all that, but the respect level is not there. And I mean,
he gonna have Chris Brown and Soulja Boy pull up.
yeah, you know.
Oh,
but
I doubt it.
The real power rules.
Right.
Hey, Soulja Boy gonna show up before Chris Brown.
Nah, but so okay, just to wrap this up, I like because before at first it was a little dead, and like I mean it was kind because people was just coming in, everybody wasn't there, so you had some of the artists come on. I think Rimbo was the first one. I watched it from the beginning. I just felt like a few of the artists kind of didn't really understand how monumental it was at first because I think they was going off of energy, and my thing is I performed. I made performing when I was 18. Like, I mean, I don't care if it's 5 people or it's 10,000, 30,000 people. You have to perform like it's 10,000 people every time. You know what I mean? And if you the first act, sometimes you know you don't get that luxury of the energy. You don't have the crowd there because the crowd is kind of dead. People coming in, they kind of, I mean, trying to get settled and everything. You still gotta. If I know this is on Amazon Prime, not just the West Coast is watching this, the world is watching this. You know what I mean? So this is one of the biggest stages you're going to be on that you probably get your whole career. So you have to pop out and show niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I felt like the first artist to do that was RJ. When his came out, when his came on, I don't know if y'all saw the RJ performance. His energy was like, shit, I'm about to nigga this month. I mean, I missed LA. I'm about to do it. I'm about to turn it up. And I feel like he was the start of the little turn up. It kind of started turning up when he came out. Then you had Drayton said, I watched this concert 5 times already. Yeah. He was the start of the energy. And I feel like then when Mustard came, he kind of brought the artists out, you know, the other artists with the Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch went crazy. Oh boy, the singer, I forgot his name. I keep forgetting his name. The one that's from, I didn't even know he was from Compton.
Yeah, I
know. Tyler, the Creator, they went crazy for, you know what I mean? Who else? And then of course YG, you know what I mean? Ty Dolla $ign, all them, man. YG I kept saying you gotta have YG, you gotta have YG come on, because you know he didn't I mean these dudes is real didn't kind of, you know, they legends out here now. I mean, for the West, from
but
what they
RJ, he got that type of energy anyway.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just wish they would have gave him like at least 5 songs because he got bangers. I mean,
straight up.
And then from that, and then so I'm just saying I feel like they kind of start picking it up. I mean, but because I know a lot of these rappers.
From the beginning to the end, you know, you can kind of expect that. You know, the openers, they're slow. They probably not as known, you know, probably city, local shit, but you know, it went the way it's supposed to. But you know, it's a new thing going on now, right?
What's that?
They talking about my boy Joe Moses. And he reposting everything too.
I saw that. I wish he wouldn't be reposting. I mean, because it's like you feeding into it at that point. We not gonna remember. You're not gonna remember everybody, bro. It's like I don't want to bring no negativity to this event because of how positive it was. Right. And if you didn't get the call, okay, like you know, you just maybe he missed out or somebody slipped up. I'm sure they was trying to grab, and then you only have so much time. You know what I mean? Right. And I think he was trying to reach some of the younger artists. You know what I mean? So, and then I was honestly, DJ Mustard had his own set to where he was bringing. So I feel like if anybody you could point at, you got to point at Mustard because you come from that. He started with YG and all them, and you know, from Push Inc. and all that. So that's who you got to point the finger at. You know what I mean? If you feel like, you know, you didn't get the call. I mean, I don't know. You know, I would have liked to see him. I ain't gonna lie, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. But I just don't want this to kick up no other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like anyway, like it ain't like Kendrick gonna respond to that anyway. He probably just talking to like other niggas that's around, you know, around the situation.
Right. You know, it's kind of messed up because it's always anything we do.
Right.
It's gonna be like, well, because then they were like, well, what about this person? What about they said 03 tweeted and said, oh, I got the call, I couldn't make it, whatever. They're gonna find somebody. Well, what about this person? Why did we can't have the whole West Coast? But Joe Moses could have still popped out and I'm sure he would have got on. got on stage or something, I'm
He
sure
coulda-
he would
he
have
coulda
been. They
went to
would
the
have
concert
brought him right
himself.
on stage. The love is there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying even if you didn't get to perform, I'm sure if you would have showed up. See, some niggas feel like if I didn't get the call, I'm not gonna go. But that ain't the mindset you should have. Like, this is bigger than you. This is bigger than Kendrick. Even Kendrick saying this is bigger than me. You know what I mean? That's why he wanted to soak that moment in. I feel like that was dope to see.
Even though he got a hit too, like that's the thing. He got a hit and it could have went up too. I'm sure they would have.
She
went
said
up
Dom
to
Kennedy.
Right. I was just about to say, I forgot Dom. He came. They went crazy when Dom came out. He did his stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I got to watch it again, man. I was looking for it on. I guess it's not on Prime no more. So
Where's it at? Probably on YouTube.
yeah, a lot of people got them on YouTube. I got to watch it before they start pulling it down because I already know they're gonna start pulling them down. I mean, because it's music, but yeah, man, it was super dope. It was super dope. What I do hope is I hope that he starts this yearly, like like the OVO Fest and the Dreamville Fest and
Yeah,
all that.
that'll be hard. That'll be
I
hard. But that will be outside of him. If he can present it, that'll be cool. Just present it and then just pop out and show, but not perform. Because I don't see him. You know, that's just
he only got it.
It just don't
He
seem
only
like
got to
that's
do a
something.
couple songs, but I'm feeling like what he's doing though, because
Mm-hmm.
like people were saying like DJ Head was saying like these artists that's been around each other, that's never really around each other, that don't mess with each other. They was out in the parking lots talking and shaking hands and talking about features and stuff like that. It's just to keep doing that every year and keep reaching down and pulling up artists, because this is dope to see. But in LA, we all know like kind of we creatures of the moment. I mean, so we have to like keep this going to keep the unity going, to keep, because that's the problem with the West Coast music scene is the politics.
It can go
We
bad
can't
real
come,
quick.
yeah, we can't come around each other and stuff like this. So I feel like if you do this, you kind of keep showing that every year we're gonna do this. So you already know all that beef and stuff and all. If you be doing all that all year, you're not coming. You know what I mean?
And
Because we
then you
can't have
can
that kind
get
of energy here. So
and then you
and
can
you
get
got to,
the
you know what I mean? So I feel like it could start something that maybe can change the spectrum of the West Coast music to bring us more together, as opposed to being so divisive. I mean,
and then he can get all the sensitive niggas he didn't get this year.
right, right. You know what I mean? And every year, I mean, you could do something then something like, but the following year, it's gonna be another person that don't get to come. You know what I mean? So, you know, but
now,
and that be the
all
thing.
that
Niggas
means
can't.
is you got to be on your shit next year. That's all.
But I mean,
Like I told you, this is the perfect time for these West Coast artists to put out bangers, man.
right.
Just put out some hits as much as you can.
I'm sure Drake and J. Cole go through that. Maybe even Boot. Everybody that do something in their city, you're gonna have some people that complain or say something about not being able to get an invite or something like that. So you're gonna have that. I don't care if you do everything perfect. I mean, you could do 99 things perfect. It's gonna be that one. You know what I mean? So
yeah, straight up.
it was dope though. It was dope, man. I'm gonna rewatch it, man. I feel like they need to turn it into a Drake's gonna have to watch it again. I feel like they need to turn that into a movie or something that you can keep going to go watch. And
I can't wait to see what this video is like though. He's supposed to be doing the video Saturday.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That's
the documentary of how it started and how it ended.
J Rock too. I like J Rock. J Rock, he be rapping his ass off, man.
J Rock, man, that's that dude right there, bro.
You've been doing it for a while.
One of my favorite albums, 90059, man. That shit is hard, man. And Redemption. Redemption is hard.
Right. Kendrick started off as his hype man, you know what I mean? Because J Rock was the guy, you know what I mean? He was the number one artist. I said when he had the song with Wayne and all that. I like that song, that song with him and Kendrick on that Black Panther soundtrack. I like that video, how it be paused and then they be like, that video is dope as hell to me. They be like, swerve, man. I mean, I forgot the name of the song, but that shit is dope. I mean, but you know, anytime they get together, they don't miss. I mean,
that Pray For Me. I think it's called Pray For Me. With Kendrick and J Rock.
Yeah.
That shit was hard too.
Right. Yeah, man. But that was the Kendrick the pop out, man, concert. Hopefully we see more of that, man, and the unity on the West Coast.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, that hopefully we keep the unity going, man. And I love to see it. I love the culture of it, the essence of the West Coast. You know what I mean? I don't care what colors you seen up there. It was just dope to see, you know.
Everybody was up there, man. Shout out.
Yeah. So, the next it's a few things that happened, and the Celtics won the finals, man.
I don't care.
For-
Next.
Hey, as a Laker fan, I don't care. I will never,
I
ever,
didn't watch none of the
ever,
finals.
I didn't either. That's
ever, ever, ever,
crazy.
ever.
I
I
did
didn't
not watch
watch
none of these playoffs, bro.
none of
Like
I didn't either.
I don't know
although,
what.
although I really wanted Kyrie to get his shit. You know what I'm saying? He done been through a lot, man. I really
Right,
wanted him to get this one, man, for real.
right. I think but, I don't like Boston, but I rock with Jaylen Brown. I like Tatum too because of how he
Yeah.
loved Kobe
I
and
mean,
respect
yeah,
for Kobe.
they ball. Yeah,
I
They,
like them
they
too. They just on the ops. I mean, but I
yeah.
that's
really like
all.
them. So it's like
They just on
I'm
the
not
wrong side right now. I'm
right.
like you. I'm like you. I wanted to see Tatum and Brown win, but not with
Yeah,
Boston.
it's like a bitter thing because it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll fuck with y'all. Because I wish we had a chance to get both of them. I mean,
Hey,
I think
on
we
everything.
got Lonzo Ball.
I'll get rid of LeBron for them too.
Right. Yeah, right now I would. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, but we had a chance. We had a chance to get a few people. Donovan mentioned Eric. We
Hey, you know
messed
what?
up.
It's funny. They did. Lakers had a chance because when both of them got drafted, the Lakers picked. They picked.
I
Uh,
think it was
uh,
Lonzo Ball.
yeah,
Yeah,
Lonzo
it was
Ball,
Lonzo
and the
Ball.
other one was Ingrid before
Yeah.
Jalen,
Right.
and Lonzo Ball before Tatum.
Right. Right. So we had
We had a chance. We had a chance, and the
those couple
76ers
of
did.
drafts in there, we messed up.
Yeah.
We really messed up.
Hey, I was just trying to figure out why would you pick Ingrid over Brown anyway, and pick Lamar. Well, Lonzo Ball, no, yeah, Lonzo Ball. At that time he had a bigger upside than Tatum. I give him that though. He
Yeah,
just had
that's
ugly
They was looking
shots.
at the flashiness though,
yeah,
like, but
yeah.
the I don't feel like the shot and all that was there. They were looking at more of the flashiness and the passing and
All the news
running
around
the
him and all that.
offense.
Yeah. So
But they didn't think about the getting hurt thing. And I think as far as Ingrid, it was like more of a Brandon Ingram. I mean, it was more of looking at him. He looked kind of like Kevin Durant. He got that
exactly. I
stature.
mean,
It's like
I kind of liked him too back then too.
right,
He
yeah,
just
yeah,
needed to, he needed to grow a little bit more. But I like
R-
Brandon Ingram.
right. I wouldn't even be mad at the Ingram thing because he
Mm-hmm.
still got a little. He got game. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? They didn't. It's just who we didn't pick because of
Right.
them. I mean,
Right.
so
It's even more hate now that they got one more over us. You know what I'm saying? So, and I
Yeah.
don't.
No,
It's
I
right.
know we got an in-season championship. Don't forget about that. I don't know what that is,
Yeah, I'm
but
counting
we got.
it. I'm counting it. 18.
it's
I'm
tied up
counting it,
still.
Hey,
man.
Okay.
hey, on
We
everything, we
even.
got it. We was the first ones to do it.
Yeah, we even. Damn it.
Okay.
Championship is a championship, man. They
Right.
shouldn't have called it a championship. I mean,
For
They
real.
called it
Right.
the
Right. Exactly.
in-season championship.
yeah. I mean, nah,
Nigga,
I'm
we
petty, but
tied. I don't care what nobody say.
So,
only
what y'all think
Celtics fan I
about?
know is Ralph, man.
I
That's
know,
the only.
man. That's the only person I know, man.
Yeah,
And he
and
was
I don't
going
know
Yeah.
how that
crazy.
happened. Like, I mean, but
No,
He was
he
I
just
mean,
going
want.
I
crazy.
know a lot. And I'm like, how the hell y'all become a Boston fan? And half of them from LA.
I think they just want to go against the grain, like Amir. Just want to go against my daddy. I mean, you know how the kids do. They want to whatever you like, I hate. I mean,
Hey,
Yeah,
Ralph, if
I
you're
did that with
listening,
football. I did
let
that
us
with
know.
football.
Tell us how you became a Celtics fan, man. If you're
Oh, I'm
listening,
on that.
because that's crazy.
I will say not to go back to the Drake thing, but it was beautiful because I made all the kids come sit down in here. We was in the garage watching it. I'm Amir. I'm like, I'm going crazy. I'm looking, he a Drake fan. He like, come on, man, get along. He was hating the whole time. Like, where's energy at? I'm like, bro, like you was hating to me, but
What Kendrick energy was? Kendrick, I mean, that's him.
he thinking he gonna hop around and do all. He don't do that. We
No,
in the
No,
West
no.
Coast, we gonna two step you and groove to death.
I
that's
will.
it. He was groovy.
I will say that Kendrick is a dope ass performer.
Right.
He really put on the show, and he was. I ain't gonna say he was lackluster. I just think that last night he was just chilling.
He was chilling because he
Yeah,
because he do get I didn't see him get turned and stuff at
yeah,
shows.
yeah.
So
Of course.
I feel like last night was just the energy and the mood, and he probably was at it was more of a party chilling with the homies. He probably was
Yeah.
drinking
Hey,
Uh-huh.
backstage.
hey, my favorite part when he was just grooving, going through everybody's rapping, doing. Hey, he was in his
That
element, like
shit
he
was
said.
hard,
That
Hey,
bro.
look,
I'm
that
telling
was
you.
And he
art.
fucked up a few times. I love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Cause
he did. But you can't even tell because he's so
right,
smooth. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But that was art. How he did Absol,
How he
and
maneuvered,
he
man.
performed the 616. That was just like face to face. Man,
right.
that shit was hard right there.
That was
For
hard.
real.
That was hard. Yeah. So Asshole couldn't see shit. He like, where the fire at? He like, where the fire at? Yeah, that's hard. That was dope, man.
Yeah.
Even the Black Hippie. I still need that album. I mean, I still need not to go back. I know we went back with y'all, but I'm still living in the moment.
So what y'all think about JJ Reddick, man? He
shit, man.
Hey, you know what? hey, I will say this. Remember when Eric Spoelstra went to the Heat and he had to get acclimated? I think JJ Reddick. I think he has a high IQ for basketball.
Definitely. Yeah, of course he did.
I think that, but I just don't want him to let LeBron overshadow what he can accomplish.
I don't think they're gonna do that. They got a good relationship. I don't think
LeBron
gonna try
I think
to
he brought him in.
Yeah, no. I think he brought him in, but they got a podcast together as well.
But that's my point. He's not gonna step on his toes. He, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna disrespect him like that because they real cool like that.
So I mean, but other than that, I kind of like it because he's young.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he got a way to go. He still got a lot of growth. You know,
we just got to see how he coach. Like he got a high basketball IQ. We just got to see how he coached though.
You know what I mean? He got time. He got time to get in his groove for the summer and see what everything is. See what players you want to get.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see who we bring in. See who's gonna follow his.
Y'all think? I guess it'd be kind of like when these new players, like they kind of come in and they kind of get these jobs kind of fairly easy. I'm like, I don't know what he's done I'm not saying he don't got a good basketball mind, but he came in broadcasting and got right in there and just kind of jumped in, was right on ESPN and all that. Now you the head coach of the Lakers. You know what people do and what they have to go through and where they started from and how much basketball knowledge they have to.
But in this case is who you know, not what you know. You know LeBron.
But I'm sure you got to know. I guess I'm not because I'm sure you got to know. They ain't gonna just hire just anybody. But I'm like, what is that interview like?
LeBron, your hype man, and LeBron been running the Lakers for the past 4 or 5 years.
That's basically what it is. LeBron, like, I'm the coach. You gonna be you gonna be the face of it. I mean, whatever I say, we gonna just do.
So my question is this: do you think now that JJ Reddick is the coach that Bronny gonna be a part of the Lakers?
I don't know if they're gonna use that 18th pick on him. I mean, it's like, you got to get some help.
Even if it's a later pick, you think he's not gonna be with the Lakers and his daddy?
Most likely.
This was in the making. Honestly,
unless somebody draft. If I was another team, I'd draft him just to be petty.
Just to be petty, right? Yeah, no, he bring your little ass over here.
Yeah, he trying to play with
this is gonna be a complex. He gonna end up with the Lakers anyway with a trade during half the year. So no matter how you
trade him, though, they gotta be willing to trade him.
It was
I get him just because of just because I know y'all want him. Now you got to give me a gang of shit to get this little nigga.
Yeah. What about Sam Cassell? Y'all think Sam Cassell would have been a good coach?
I don't like how he look.
he don't look right in Laker colors. I would try.
He like
it wouldn't even fit right.
Not Lakerish. I mean,
what about the old coach from the Golden State Warriors? What's his name? Mark Jackson. I
fuck with Mark Jackson, man.
Hell yeah.
I love him as a announcer too. He has some of the best quotables, in the world, like ever. Him and Van Gundy, Van Gundy was dope together. They was funny as hell together on screen.
Man, but it's a couple of coaches who's coming out that, I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at the JJ Reddick. In the newer coaches don't seem to be. I mean, like assistant coaches that I've seen so far, from Sacramento to the Bucks to Houston, all the little coaches, new coaches, they have. I think JJ Reddick has an understanding from being in broadcast to know what's coming, because he had to do college as well, and he had to follow college players more than your original basketball NBA coach do. So it's like he's looking at everybody. He's looking at each team from the West Coast, because right now it's all about Sacramento. It's all about OKC. It's all about the Pelicans when they're young players. Because in the next year or two,
he seemed like he gonna take it serious. Like he want to do good, and I can't say like the Celtics coach, dude, 35 years old.
Exactly.
35 is crazy. Like players is older than you. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I think that's what he was going with coaching going to the younger people.
But hold on, then he only did this in 1 year. The Celtics.
How old is Al Horford?
That nigga about 40.
Yeah, he about 40. Yeah.
He got to be older than us. Like, how old?
He about 42, between 42 and 45.
He 38.
That's it. That nigga look older than 38.
Exactly. Nigga, how old are you? 30?
Right. Like, yeah, he only 30. A lot of these people, these youngsters be looking old, man. You know, I don't know what they doing, man. But okay, y'all watch the Tank fight?
I didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
man.
at work.
I just seen the hot nigga. You was supposed to hit me up, nigga. You said fight night. I'm like, let me know.
Yeah, you did say fight night. Never replied.
You didn't reply either.
yes, I did. Yes, I did. I said I'm at work from 12 to 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you just jumping on his side. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely would have came out there, bro. I was waiting.
No, you know what? Brina was cleaning, man. She was like literally cleaning all day, and it was like I was, yeah, she was just in her zone. I'm like, man, we ain't about to do nothing. Like so, because she wasn't done, and it was like already the fight was. It was already. You know
we don't care about that being done. We just over there chilling.
No, I was just I took me a nap, got home from work, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just chill. You know, one of them
just
days.
Like I just told that nigga, man, don't send no text in if you got all this bullshit going on.
Exactly.
It wasn't going on before I sent the text. I mean, and then you was the only one responded. I mean, I didn't want to just sit with you.
Both of us
I would have kicked it. But I knew you weren't about to just drive with just me and you watching the fight, like drive way over here.
He would have came.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have, but I mean, of course, you want more of a like a little party feel and stuff like that.
No, it's just a homeboy camaraderie. That's all it was.
Yeah, but he ain't down the street. Like, I mean, you down the street. That'd be different if he was down the street, and I'd be like, yeah, pull up, bro. You know, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna just have him pull up and it's just me and him. Like, I mean,
but no, I was
where everybody else that shit. It's just me and you.
No, I would have came after work, but nobody said nothing, so I just left it alone.
I would have had another picture of you.
No, you said you had to work.
I said I would have came after work. I
would have had another picture of you in your robe too, trying to hold that leg up there.
Hey man, for one, my leg does it. I wasn't holding it up there. I just looked like that. I was comfortable in that space. How you get me? How you take a picture with me just chilling anyway? I'll be having the most awkward pictures, bro. Like. Yeah. I was chilling, comfortable.
Hey, hold on. Talk about. I get it from Alan. So Alan one day he was like, "Nigga, you got to take pictures, but people don't expect shit." He said,
"Best
people
pictures,
trying to
man."
take. Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
He was like, "You take."
I didn't know. Okay, game on.
Yeah, I got him from Alan.
For sure.
Alan was like, "You got to take the most weirdest picture. Those will be the best pictures." And you see so far, they be the best pictures. Especially, hey, play that video you had of us.
Man, I got it in here, but I don't know. We could try it.
Hey, bro, I still laugh about that, right? Like Alan said, I laughed at that like 25 times, bro. I was just sitting there watching it.
Yeah, that's classic. I was erasing a lot of my
Hey, that's the same day you wore the Prince outfit too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, we be having some epic moments. We nobody really be.
I gotta get that video too, because I don't know if you. All right, let me see. Hopefully, this don't shut down the whole damn show. Let's see what's going on, man.
He said, "Where the Mickey Mouse?" Hey, he said, "Where the Mickey Mouse costume at?"
You know, and just to set it up, it was Halloween. That's why I put on Halloween. It was Halloween because I was forgetting that it was like Halloween.
Hold on, wait a minute, nigga. You thought I was just walking around with him?
No, but that's the thing. I was like, look, I'm like, why did this nigga have that out? And then I thought about it. I'm like, I seen the day. I'm like, okay, it was Halloween. I'm like, he didn't just come like that, right? But I know you and your wife be doing stuff like y'all be into, you know what I mean? Y'all be festive. Y'all festive.
Him and the wife be doing stuff.
They festive, you know what I mean? But I forgot. I think that's the year we had that Halloween party. And
he said Prince outfit with the cheeks out. No, he didn't have the cheeks out. I would have been paused.
Who said that?
No, did he? In the comments.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't had no pause. But so I think during that moment, I was trying to give a toast, and I was already feeling good and everything, I was like, I had the camera, I had to give a toast, and I just happened to look at this and his outfit. That shit just was hilarious to me, bro. Like I could not. I mean, it was just over, man. But this was one of our many times, man. We have. I posted. A lot of people probably already saw it. I posted online, but this was just funny, man. Just organic moments that just happen, Hey, man, I need some meat. I told him, man. Hey. Fuck you. Look at this.
What the hell am I witnessing?
I'm trying to say some positive shit on that. Hey, the coldest thing is that point. Allen Point was like, he was taking a shot. He had his fingers out.
Hey, what killed me was, nigga, you got to start sounding like little Elmo for like 30 seconds. Nigga, I was like,
Hey,
my
man,
son was like, who's that, Elmo?
When
And
it's going.
That was only the beginning of the day too. We had just started.
Just started.
Let me play it one more time. Now, Jackson, this was Halloween. We had a Halloween party. And,
last year?
No, this was like 19?
Yeah,
2020. No, it was like 2020 or 2019.
Grown ass Mickey. I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah, it was 2020. We had a Halloween party. This when I stayed in Lakewood. And everybody came out. Everybody came out. It was dope, man. And then, that's when I don't know if I had I was dressed as Rick James. It was the Prince. No. I was Prince.
So
I was Prince from. No, I was Prince from.
So was Rick James, Mickey Mouse?
No, I wasn't Rick James. I was Prince from Dave Chappelle. Though I was walking around with a plate of pancakes.
Okay, on some pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Allen was like, "Nigga, fix your shirt."
Nigga had his buttons all messed up. And shit.
But you know what? That's crazy because once I saw that, I'm gonna leave it like that because it just went with my outfit. But this was just organic because it's just like when the homies get together, man. When we start laughing, it's just funny.
Shit,
I'm playing one more time, man.
Yeah,
man. I need some meat. I told him. Hey.
So, let me see the eyes. All eyes. Let me see the eyes. He's spun on.
Look at this. It is. I didn't mean it. That's it. I'm trying to say some positive shit on that. That nigga had polka dots on his pants. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey, I was Mickey. My wife was Minnie, man. So it came as a combo.
Yeah, man.
I should
Who chose the outfit?
So y'all can see the whole picture.
Oh, you know I didn't choose it. Come on.
That nigga had a wave cap on. Thug ass Mickey.
Nigga middle finger had a fuck you like this on it.
But no, when I looked, he was like. I'm like, how the fuck you got that on, man? But I almost forgot that I had some bullshit on. I don't even think I was dressed at that moment. I think I went in the room.
Nope, you wasn't. You didn't get dressed. You forgot to get dressed, nigga.
Yeah. And then I went in and got dressed. Yeah, that was funny, man. But yeah. So anyway, with the Tank thing, man, y'all didn't watch the fight. Y'all saw I know y'all saw. I
watched the fight. What are we talking about?
Tank versus Frank Martin.
Yeah, what about it?
Just how you like the fight?
Oh,
did it go how you thought it was gonna go?
No, it wasn't exactly how I thought it was gonna go.
All right.
Like me and my son, we be like sports betting, right? So
wait, what?
Yeah, me and my son, we be like betting against each other. So he 8, so he trying to get into sports. So the first time he did it, like we was watching the Timberwolves versus the Dallas Mavericks. And so he was like, "Who team you got?" I said, "I got the Mavs." So he's all right. I'm gonna pick the Wolves. So then finals came. Was like, "Who you got?" He's like, "All right, I'm gonna get the Celtics." And I was all right. I'm gonna stay with the Mavs. I believe the Mavs gonna win. I was wrong. So when the fight came on, he was like, "Who you got?" I was like, "I got Tank." He's like, "All right, I got Martin." So when Martin won the first 4 rounds, he was happy. He said, "Chill out, little nigga. Don't worry. This is what he do." And he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do.
Yeah, I think Tank kind of got that Floydness of him. He be figuring you out for the first 3 rounds, and then he always tell his corner, like, you can hear him say it, like he did that in the Ryan fight, like, "Oh, he ain't got nothing. I got him now." Like, I mean, and sure enough, he just started taking over from that point. Fight. He started taking over from that point. I think once he figured it out, I think old boy just didn't have no power. He was on him. He knew how to move and stuff like that. He didn't have no power. Then he was running, and Tank. That's why Tank was on him, trying to tire him out. And he realized, okay, I can't keep running all this fight because I'm gonna get tired. That's when he started sitting on the ropes, and that's when that was his demise right
we knew the fight was over when he flinched at the press conference.
Right. Right.
I was like, oh, okay. So when he made him flinch and laughed at him, the whole crowd laughed at him. Like, yeah, he spooked.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he was dope, man. I think he just got to get in there and get some power, though. I mean, but you can't. He was. I know he didn't have experience like that. I mean, so but they be saying Tank don't fight no black people or stuff like that. So I guess that's what it was. But Tank is cold, man. He cold. But I heard somebody say he's like, if he don't knock you out, then he might lose in points. Like if he don't get his
points up. I wouldn't say that. Because he's a second half fighter, or he's a 2/3 fighter. So he starts to get going in the fifth round. So regardless of if he allows you to get the first four, he's going to clear the back end. He'll clear the back end if it has to go to points. He'll clear the back end.
He got to get the KO.
Yeah,
that's how he's winning. He got to get the KO because if
he don't, I don't know if he can win in points.
He's in.
So you won't think that? So you don't think he'll win a 7-5 round, a 7-5 fight?
Well, I think he did that with Pitbull. I think he did win in points with Pitbull, but it's like he gonna have to fight. I mean, he gonna have to really, and
his strategy.
If Frank Martin knew how to stay doing what he was doing and had a little power, he might have could have took that if he had defense, if he know how to get hit. I think he did have defense. He just got a little tired and late. Like he was like, all right, I'm gonna do this as opposed to running. And that's how he got caught. Yeah. But I felt he didn't see the uppercut coming.
You know boxing well enough to know, like you can see the skill gap between the two.
Right. Yeah,
and I'm sitting there like when you work in that combo, you constantly weaving and throwing that left hook. Come with the right uppercut. I said to when I've been watching boxing lately, I watch the undercards. I'm like, has the uppercut like disappeared? Because nobody throws him except for Tank.
Right.
Yeah, his uppercut is vicious too.
Right.
Yeah, he has a Tyson uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
It's a side step. It's a side step up.
He was already done from that uppercut. When that uppercut, he was done. He was just already like one more punch. I mean,
but he didn't catch him flush though. He caught him, but he didn't catch. Think about when he hit Eastside Cruz, when he hit him with that uppercut. Now, he was up in that fight. He was up in that fight. Mm-hmm. And if it would have went the distance, I think Eastside Cruz would have had him because it was like already 5 rounds he had won. So it could have only been a draw. But like I said, when you catch somebody flush like that.
That was close though. Like the Pitbull was 116, 112, and 115, 113.
Right. So that's why everybody want to see, like Jordan just said, I want to see that rematch. I think that'd be a dope rematch. Yeah. I wouldn't do it if I was Tank, but if I beat you, I beat you. I am not fight your ass again because that dude is dangerous. I mean,
and he look like a Pitbull too.
And see, and that's the thing, man. Is he one of the greatest? Yes, he's one of the greatest. But that's when I kind of tip my hat off to Floyd, because if you say he lost, he gonna rematch it to show you, I didn't lose with that Madonna fight. Like everybody said the same thing, Madonna. What? Oh, run that back. Like, you know what I mean? He ran one of the most dangerous fights back with Madonna.
Yeah. Now that was hard. So I wouldn't have fought the guy again. But I think he really thought people believed that. So he like, okay. Like, I mean, because that was a dangerous fight. That's like fighting a pit bull. Like Maidana, he was, he hit Floyd a lot too. And Floyd, I respect the Floyd through that fight because he stood up. Burner got hit with one of those and when I mean, got his brains. He ain't been right since that fight. I mean,
Burner is like what's the nigga name that just fought? I remember Deontay Wilder. They like in the same boat right now. Niggas just looking at them like, y'all need to just hang it up.
Right.
It's not even about that. I can't even put them in the same boat.
Yeah,
Wilder,
I give
no,
Wilder a little bit more respect than Broner.
Wilder, but he's just he's an unorthodox fighter.
No, okay. As far as respect, yeah, I want to fight. I want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna give him all the respect in the world. But as far as skills, no.
But yeah, Broner got more skill, definitely. Like more, yeah.
Hey,
Wilder just a knockout artist. Like he just punch. I mean, let me
he's
ask you this question. Let me ask y'all this question.
He's a slingshot artist.
Let me ask y'all this question. I've been seeing this floating around.
Okay.
Tank versus Floyd in a prime. Who wins that fight?
I still think Floyd gets that one.
Floyd. Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, I guess he fought against punchers before, but it's like you can't get caught against Tank because he got some. He little, but he got some power. You know what I mean?
But I think Tank is a little too loose for Floyd. He's a little too loose, still to
because you really got to think of like this. He'll maximize everything that Martin did. He'll do what Martin did and maximize it.
Yeah, Floyd
to the point that he's not gonna get tired because he trains 20 round. He trains 5 minute 20 rounds. That's how he trains. Trains for 5 minute rounds for 20 rounds.
Hold on, real quick. But not to cut you off. Oh, why you got that damn vest on, man? Why you got that Deacon vest on? I ain't seen one of those in a long time.
Is Argyle.
Huh? What is that, and what made you buy it?
Oh, because this is something I like dressing up in.
Yeah. You got that from
this is something I like dressing up in. It's crazy.
You got that from Burlington Coat Factory?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got one too, Alan?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I could go get one and we could all wear them next week. You know?
Hey. I got 2 more.
Then they got a sweater on with no sleeves.
No sleeves.
No nothing. No undershirt.
I went outside like this.
Right. Yeah, that's I just wanted to acknowledge that. I like that,
confident.
man. It looks good. It looks good on you.
On me.
Looks good on you.
All right, what was you saying, Jackson? My fault. He leaned back and I was like, okay, this nigga don't got no sleeves.
Right. Nah, I mean just like really just,
Easter
thinking about it. You're really talking about arguably, let me not even argue. He is the greatest defensive fighter of all time.
Right. Yeah, you can't take that away from him. He don't get hit. I mean, and he started getting hit later, towards the later years, but early on.
And then you have a question because you got two prime Floyds. Is he fighting Pretty Boy or is he fighting Money May?
Right.
Because I think Pretty Boy would mix it up with him.
Yeah, but that'd have been dangerous though. That'd have been dangerous
before the fractured hands.
Right. That'd have been kind of dangerous though to mix it up with Tank.
I agree with you.
But people act like Floyd didn't do that. That was Pretty Boy. He got in there and got down. But I think he got smart. I mean, he became.
I'm not saying that he gonna go in there and go.
He talking about longevity,
shot for shot. But I'm talking about like he wasn't just sitting back picking shots. He was doing more combos, 3-4 hit combos. You know, where now he perfected the lean back pop, the lean back counter, lean pop.
I think the body punches was messing Frank up too, because he told his corner like they was like, "You good? Everything." He was like, "Yeah, except them body punches." He fucking up my body. You know what I mean? But moving along, man. How was y'all Father's Day? Y'all had a good Father's Day?
Yeah,
it's cool.
Okay.
It was straight.
Y'all felt the love and the energy.
It was just me. It was just me and Malachi.
Oh, you must have got that vest for Father's Day.
No? Nah, I had this for a minute. Nah, Father's Day was cool. Just hey, shit, it was work. Hey, happy Father's Day, Dad. That was it.
All right. Did you talk not to bring up nothing? Yeah, but did you get any message from Xavier?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
But no. Well, I tell you something about that happened.
Okay. We talk about online. I just was,
Yeah.
I was seeing you post pictures. I was like, I felt like they was older, but I was like, I just wanted to ask you
Yeah,
that. But
that was at the beginning of the year.
right, I think I remember those pictures. Yeah. What was you
I don't
saying?
even. I'm trying to remember. I woke up. She had breakfast. Where did we go?
Oh, I got dinner, mate. I got dinner.
We went to the stairs. I think. Yeah, we went to the stairs.
To
No.
work out?
No. Yeah. No, that was Saturday. But we went to the beach. Matter of fact, we went to the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just chilling, man. That was a nice, relaxing day, man. It was
Right.
just chilling.
Yeah, man. I had a dope time. I had to work and I came home and just relaxed. Brenda had she made some oxtails, the macaroni and cheese, the
That sounds good right about
rice,
now.
man, the
Shit.
cornbread. Like, yeah, man. It was, it was cool,
I should
man.
have
Dope
came
little
over.
meal. Nah. It wasn't, you shouldn't have. Nah, but it was super dope, man. Chill, watch movies with the kids. I had them watching Young Guns. I be putting them on my classics. I mean, so we was watching Young
all the
Guns
time.
and what else we watched, Brina? Something else. We're just watching classic stuff. So just felt that energy from them, man. My son brought me a grill. I wanted a grill like the smaller grills, like I got the smoker and everything, but I be wanting to just do some steaks and burgers and stuff.
Right.
That's what I did yesterday. That was fun. Brenda got me ice maker, and I've been wanting ice. I like ice, so she got me a little counter ice maker to chew.
I like ice.
Yeah, it's good, man. Ice is good,
Oh, pregnant ass niggas chewing on ice.
Not chewing on ice. I just like no, let me take that back. I don't like how you said that.
Well, I don't either.
What I'm saying, I like water. Then I like
cold water.
Oh, you like frozen
that
water?
has ice.
You like frozen
ice.
water? Okay.
No, yeah. I like the crushed ice. I mean,
I low key had a flashback. Like, no, hey, while you in there, give me a cup of ice.
Yes.
But man, really, most of all, man, just the energy from just being with the family and the kids and everything. It was cool, man. Just a stress-free day. You know what I mean? Clean house, food smelling good, kids around me, us all together. Nobody ducked off. You know what I mean?
Simple.
Right. Right. So it was cool, man. What about you, Jackson?
Oh man, yeah. We pretty much just sat here, man. Like you said, just watch movies. And then we had like a jam. We had a low-key had a jam session, because me and my girl, we was sitting there, and we were singing the Let's Play House song. So he didn't know what was going on. And I was like, oh yeah, like you don't know none of the West Coast classics. You only know these little TikTokers or whatever. So I took him down a list of just like old school. And we started from '92. We just worked our way all the way up. You know what I mean?
You started off with Let's Play House.
Yeah,
yeah, that was wild. He said he didn't know what was going on. I bet he didn't.
Yeah, right. How old is your son?
He's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Let's Play House. Okay.
No, but I said, he's not of the age of catching it. He just the melody. You know what I mean? We like Drake with the melody. That's all it is.
He in the bathroom like Let's Play. These kids smarter than you think.
Right.
He probably got a playlist.
For real.
Well, his favorite song right now is Euphoria. He wants me to play that to death.
Mm-hmm.
He like, whoo.
That's his favorite part. That and you don't know nothing about that.
Right.
You don't know nothing about that.
Right. That's hard, man.
I'll be peeping it out too. I'll be playing my little playlist and
when the beat and that part come on, he go crazy. He get to jumping around, beep. And he be trying to like his Mexican side come in because he be all off beat and cue. I be like, that's that Mexican side.
That was hard seeing that youngster, that kid on the stage. I'm like, he gonna remember that forever. The Kendrick concert like that. I saw that. I'm like, man, because he was looking at Kendrick like, any minute I'm ready. he was ready to bring it out. Like he was like, just say go, and then he got his little moment. That was dope, man.
It went crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Is it just me or the Tommy the Clown dancers, like the classic ones, like the Chris Brown version, was like better?
I think the first beginning one with tie-dyes was better.
Cause when I looked at those, I was like, okay, they doing dancing, but like the ones that Chris Brown and them grew up with, when they be doing like the little crumping and movements and matrix movements,
Yeah, crumping.
Well, it's
they
different,
was
Tommy
going.
dancing and crumping, but I think it was also new to us too at that time, so it was like it probably looked doper. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of, I don't know, it did. The crumping just had more. It's more like energy and everything like that.
Yeah.
But the Tommy, I don't know. I just think, well, I don't know. That's a good question though. But Larry used to be dope too from Tommy. Like Larry, I mean, like he was on the rise with me. But he used to be at Mixed Nuts when we used to go. He used to host Mixed Nuts comedy thing. But I don't know, man. I think they did cool though. They did good,
No, I enjoyed it.
But I know what you're saying. It's like it felt like it used to be way more dance moves to it. Now it's kind of like they do a little trick of splits and get out of there. Like, man, maybe that was just yesterday.
Got him, and then it's like, wait, that's it.
Yeah, maybe they was trying to share the time and trying to like give everybody a chance to do their thing, so they didn't want to go too crazy. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have that much time. So so they probably like, don't go too crazy. Keep it a little simple.
They had a nice little set though. They said it was like what, 21 minutes.
Yeah, but I think they about to do a battle zone. They said, they about to do something at Centennial. So those probably where you're gonna really see them in their real essence, to where they really go crazy.
I'm not going to that.
Right.
Not at Centennial.
No.
Oh, I just dawned. I was like, oh shit, they're on. I thought it was late night. So did y'all see the game reply?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talked about it a little earlier. Yeah, I got to go back, and they saw it. I got to go back and watch it and everything. But all right, man. Y'all seen speaking on Father's Day, man, a woman went viral for sending a happy Father's Day to her 4 baby daddies, but she sent it in.
It was baby daddy game.
Yeah, she sent it in a group text. I mean, let me share it.
That was actually dope though.
Nah,
Yeah,
but my girl showed me that shit. I was like, wait, what?
She says, "Happy Father's Day, my niggas." Look, so baby daddy number 4, he like, this the shit I be talking about with your stupid ass. He's still in his feelings. They just broke up. He's still mad.
Right.
Baby daddy number 1, he over. He like, bitch, you cook. He already know what's going on. Baby daddy number 2 still trying to get in there. I mean, he said, thank you. I don't know where number 3 at. He probably didn't reply. Like, bitch, shame on you. But that's funny. So, which baby daddy would you be? Like, what would your response be?
I would have laughed too. I thought that was hard, to be honest with you.
Right.
First of all, I'm baby daddy number 1. Y'all had the leftovers. But shit, I don't know.
It don't even matter because like it's we're not even together no more. It don't even
exactly.
Matter.
Right.
I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
I would have laughed too, like baby daddy number.
I probably would have just put some laughing emojis, you know what I mean? That's
it, and that's none too serious.
Yeah.
I'd have like appreciate it with your stupid ass. I'd have probably been like, Happy Father's Day, my niggas. Right. You know what I mean? Fuck it, man. Shit, we here now. You know what I mean?
That they are brothers and sisters. I would have put that too. Happy Father's Day to all the rest of these niggas.
But I love humor like that. I love humor and shit like that. So it's just like, I would prefer us to all be cordial and be cool. Why not? You know what I mean?
So, like you still holding on feelings because what? Like you hurt, like you still want to be in.
Because he number 4. You the last on the totem pole.
he knew that when he started talking to her. He knew she had 3 kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a nigga that's about to be number 5 that he mad about.
Shit, all mine is number 1. So,
but you're right. He number 4, so he's still fresh. He like, damn, he still probably want it.
I'm like, see, this is shit I'm saying. That nigga's upset.
What did you do that shit last year?
It seemed like this is her first year. She was like, I'm gonna fuck him up with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. She probably did, but baby daddy number 4 wasn't number 4 yet. So. But that is funny. And I love people like that. And then she shared it because I like that's humor. Don't be ashamed. That's your life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Embrace it. You know what I mean? And shit. Bring some humor to this shit,
But it's petty.
Yeah. Would you do all your baby mamas like that?
Because if we did it, they're going to look at us crazy.
We can't do that as men, though.
Why not? Why
We
not?
can't say
Why
that
not?
because
Why
they,
not?
Because of my predicament, you ain't gonna be able to see your kids no more.
all
Man,
you
nah,
gonna,
that's because of the relationship you got with him though. That's the reason why. Like
all,
if you got a relationship with your baby mama that y'all cordial, y'all cool, you can I'm sure you can
That shit
joke with
don't
her.
work.
No,
nah.
exactly.
I
Well,
think
you know
all
what?
you
No,
gonna
no,
see is
Y'all speaking from
Hey Jackson,
experience,
we
so let
talking
me
to two
step out.
married niggas. We
Yeah,
talking to two married niggas.
let me
no.
step
I'm
out.
agreeing with y'all. I'm agreeing with y'all. I feel like you're gonna see
No,
such and such left the group chat.
Exactly.
like, like, like,
like,
number one, we got a little, number two, she's like, I just want you to have a relationship with your son, which is okay. So she wouldn't even reply to nothing. And then me and number three, we talk all the time, as a trio. I have to talk because her son is with me. So we talk all the time. Or if he's talked to his mom and she's like, let me speak to your daddy. So me and her are more on a speaking basis.
Is any
Yeah.
one of them
So
you can have a joking relationship with?
I don't joke with these hoes.
okay, moving on.
no.
all,
With me, my first baby mama, we joke. That's my dog. We've been through the thick and thin. Now my second one, we just got cordial to where we talk. No, my second one. I apologize. My second one, yeah, no, never mind. It didn't go as well as I thought it would be, especially around this time. My third one, we just now. That's what I'm talking about. We just now getting to a place
yeah, you
where we
fucked me up with that
amicable.
one. I'm like, what?
If if I could, it would be my third one. But I really don't have the humor for them because I would love to be a father to all my kids. So it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, well, yeah, when you're going through shit like that, not seeing your kid, and because of the reason them stopping you from doing that, of course, you're not gonna have
Right.
no.
But Antron, but to your question earlier, I did talk to him, but not
Mhm.
on that day.
Okay, okay. How was the conversation? Cool.
No, it was cool. I didn't bring nothing up. It was probably like a five, not even probably like a 4 minute conversation. Just hey, how you doing? How you been? Hey,
He
how's school? Well,
he
what you
called
got
you.
going this summer? No, so I ended up calling. Like I said, I always call. All of a sudden, when I called, voicemail came on. Then all of a sudden, I got a call back, and it was him.
Hmm,
So I
okay.
was like, honestly, I was shocked. Like, wait, who is this?
Right, right.
Oh, this is Xavier, your son. Oh, okay. And then from there I talked to him. Then just like in true dramatic form, his mom was get off the phone. We gotta go. We
Mhm.
gotta go
Hey
find
man,
Hey,
something to
you ain't
eat.
had to
hey,
add that part. Just,
yeah.
just,
But look,
just.
No,
it's
no, no,
dope.
no,
It's
no, no,
dope.
no. We're not gonna go there. I'm not saying
Yeah,
it like that. I'm not being messy, but like I said, I talked to him and I was happy about it.
Right,
it's
right.
dope. You talked to him. I'm glad you talked to
Yeah,
him.
I have like both of my sons have like phones. So I don't even have to like if I don't want to, I don't have to well one lives with me now and the other one has his own phone. So like I said, I pretty much talk to him directly. Like even when I wish her a happy Mother's Day, she didn't even reply.
Not
My
both of your
second baby
sons.
mom.
All of your one, two of your sons.
No, I tried to give them their own. I mean, him his own phone. That didn't work.
You said
All right, y'all.
wait, go back. You said not all of them, two of them.
No, no.
What?
You said both of my sons have phones. So I was just telling you. I said two of them have phone. Well, because you said you got three sons.
No, I said the both of the ones I talked to.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was trying to get you
Yeah, my bad.
to. Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, I don't know who's watching, but I did locate my daughter's socials.
Okay.
So, that was interesting.
Y'all talk.
No, I just
Okay.
followed her. See how that works out. I scrolled down her page and I had to, scroll her friends list like, being a daddy, even though I ain't seen her in a
From a
while,
distance,
just
I
being a
feel you. I
daddy,
did.
like who the hell is following you? Who, you know what I mean? But
Right,
what's
right.
You know
crazy,
what?
she looks just like her
I did
damn
the same
mama
thing.
now. She looks just like her mama now. I'm like, what happened? She grew up looking like me, and then the switch hit was like, she
I
looked
think
just
it'd
like
be
her
the
damn mama.
opposite. Like the boy go to looking like the father later, and then the girl
Nah,
go looking like the
but I
mother
did
later.
the same thing you did, Jackson. I looked for my son's social media. He has like 4 Instagram pages. He got like 3 TikTok pages, but Yeah, he's not on none of them. No, he doesn't put nothing on none of his pages.
Yeah, like every once in a while, I'll be up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, let me just see if I can find my kids, So
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way.
I
I do
just
this.
went on the hunt, you know what I mean? I went down a rabbit hole and I was like, oh, what is this? Like, you know what I mean?
I try to figure out certain names he used to use and stuff like that. So I feel
yeah, because like I said, at the end of the day, they're grown now, so they can make their own decisions. And I
Oh no, not
still,
mine. Mine's just 13.
regardless of what it is, I still would love to be part of my kid's life. I got 2 out of the 4, so I would like to be a part of the other 2, and just hope
I
that
feel you on that one.
they haven't been turned.
Right.
All right, next subject.
I want to give a congratulations to my nephew, man. He this past weekend graduated on Father's Day. Graduated Santa Barbara College, man.
Yeah, I seen that one. That was dope as shit.
My
Congratulations,
oldest
man.
nephew,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
congrats.
dope, man.
doing this thing.
Right. Congrats.
Uh-huh.
It's dope seeing all these graduations, man. Especially the college graduates and stuff, high school graduates, all that is just dope seeing.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I want to celebrate them more, Yeah, man. Okay. My next subject, man, I seen I'll share this screen right here with you guys. And then I'll ask my question. It seemed like it's working today. I don't know if it's less people. So his caption. So one day we're gonna talk about this being sexually irresponsible, impossible to be present in all of their lives. Do you think that we should be, a little bit more on these? Not on. I mean, that's their business and everything like that. But is it irresponsible to bring all these kids in the world if especially about different women, if you can't really be in their lives like that? He has 10 kids. Nick Cannon, I believe, has 12 kids. Do you guys think that's wrong to have that many kids?
I don't think I'm not gonna say it's wrong. I'm gonna just say that's their decision. But it might be a little difficult because it's by different women. That's probably the most difficult part. But my great grandparents had 13.
Right.
So like and that was back then when you had to be out and work and shit. Even though it was by the same woman and the same man, you had to be in the household and all that. But for this, the money probably makes it easier to be there. You can't be there for everything, but
yeah, I agree with you. With the money makes it easier.
Yeah, it makes it.
I wonder what was they doing back in the days aside from fucking? Because all them, like our great grandparents, they had a lot of kids back then. Like, what was y'all
They had
doing?
limit time on their hand.
No.
They didn't have TVs like we did.
I think they dealt with pain like that.
No. I don't want to like be Debbie Downer, but there's it was a reasoning behind a lot of that caused through slavery. So the thing back in the days was they told the black woman, if you want to be free, you have to give us 13 slaves, and we want majority of them to be boys. So we took that mindset off the plantation, but that was the original mindset of it's 13 kids for your freedom. And so we just took that and kept it, because we were trained, and that's what we took out to the world. So we just grew up having big families like that.
Right.
No, my mama didn't get that message. She had 8. Shit.
I mean, still, it's just,
she got it eventually because she was. She was like, "Damn this, it's a wrap."
I wanted a whole bunch too, man. I wanted at least 5. At least I was talking about 5, but God had other plans. But yeah, I was shooting for at least 5.
I was trying to shoot for 6.
Man, look here.
I was just shooting.
Right. Look
you
here.
the shooter.
All right.
Man, look. I ain't gonna never forget them words that trying to bring it to me. They was like, "Nigga, you good? You got the boy, the girl, you done?" Nah, no, I ain't. Put this motherfucker on the plate.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, I'm cool where I'm at. You know, if me and my girl have one, then because she
But
don't
like,
have any.
but like 12 to have 12 kids, like, and by different women and everything like that, not raising them in a 2-parent household, them like not having the benefit of being raised in a family structure, is that kind of like, are we, kind of like, it seems like they're already at a lose. They already got an uphill battle, because not saying you can't love them from outside the house, but they're not seeing a family structure off top. I
Exactly.
mean, is
Hey,
that,
you
I
know what I
mean,
would have
is
did? If I had that Nick Cannon money, I would made my own little community where all my wives, besides Mariah Carey, everybody been in California in my own little shit cul-de-sac.
Okay,
I'm sure that's what he wants.
let me play devil's advocate real quick. Is it
universal mind said they were breeding slaves for more slaves, so that's why they was probably having so
exactly?
so many kids.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick. Is it irresponsible for these girls because he's a rapper to just open their legs and then trying to trap them?
What I was trying to put it on him. I don't want to go to the women.
It's it's
No,
it's
no, no,
it's
no. I mean, it goes both ways.
it's
Yeah, it goes both
irresponsible.
ways. It's,
It's sexually irresponsible if it's intentional, like Nick Cannon. I think that's sexually irresponsible because
Well, he
that's
the
what
one not. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He wanted to be like this. Now, if he
right.
just out there,
I wouldn't call his sexually irresponsible because he's actually taking care of them.
well, what I know that, but what I'm saying is from the splitting the time and stuff like that, and being there and trying to do whatever
That
you can for the
that
kids. Like,
that's
of
my
course
question
they,
from a dad's point of view. Like from
yeah, of course they're gonna be taken care of, financially. But if we sitting here talking about broken homes with
right.
just the mothers raising the kids, and then you're talking about, let's say if she gets somebody else, now you have another man raising a child. Now you got to go through all that energy right there. So yeah,
O-
intentionally doing it like
Okay,
that.
we talking from a position of thousandaires.
It ain't even about money, bro. I'm talking about as far as being able to be a dad to your
I
kids,
I
how they
believe
need it. You know what I
I,
mean?
I
The time.
believe the money that they have, they can be there for them kids. I believe that the women come to him. He has
12
the money to say,
kids.
"Come to me." Yeah,
You don't have enough time to forget money. You don't have enough time to be
If you already,
there
he
for
don't
12
have enough
kids.
time with his 47 jobs.
It's hard
that's
to
the
be there.
point.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah, that's
hard
the
to
point.
work
Okay,
one job
I would say
and be
this.
there and live in the same household as a woman, and give
Mhm.
all your kids the amount of time
Right.
and love that they need. You have to
Hey,
really
give it 10
balance that out.
years. Give it 10 years. In due time, you will see a documentary on all the Nick Cannon kids talk about the pluses, the negatives and the positive, the pros and cons on having Nick Cannon as a dad. Watch.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, but like I said, at the end of the day, he got so many damn jobs. You
Yeah,
know,
but at the end of the time,
it's like he
one
should have
job,
never
the
had
most
no kids
important job,
if he gonna be really working like that.
and one important job is your kids. That's the most
I
important.
no, I totally agree with you. But what I'm saying is
I get
he
what you're saying.
has like 3 gigs. Yeah, he has a TV show. He has plug it up in the room. He has a TV show. He hosts this. He has a radio show. He has the HBCU Let's Talk Black on YouTube. Like you should have never signed up to
And he knew what
talk
he
to
was
Nick
doing.
Cannon because he
He
got
got
all them
income
jobs.
coming in.
I mean,
He got
we
an
can't
investment.
say. I mean, I get what you're saying, but we got to put it on him too. You know, what I mean, responsibility on
No, I'm
all
saying
parties involved.
no. I'm putting it on him. I'm saying if with all them damn jobs, what are you
Like
doing?
I like I said, they're gonna be financially taken care of.
That's
But
Right.
when
it.
it
That's
comes
what he
to
make him feel.
emotional, physical support, just being there for whatever games, plays, any type of performance or any type of emotional support. Like you can't be there for, and his BMs live in all different places, so it's
Okay, I got another question for you
Hold
because
on,
Hold
let
on,
me just say
before
this.
you get that, before you
Oh,
get
go
to
ahead.
that, my thing would be this: is a difference between him having babies and having babies back in the day. Why? Because you have technology. He can FaceTime all his kids now and be on FaceTime all day with all of them.
But that's not how you raise a
I'm
kid.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
I'm not
I didn't
even
say that's
talking
how you
about that.
raise the kids.
No, I
I
got
didn't
you.
say. I'm not saying that's how
I'm
you raise the kids.
Let me say this
okay.
real quick though. Let me say this real quick, Jackson.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I only say that because it's times where two of my sons graduated the same day at the same time. Brina had to go to one, I had to go to one. That crushed me that we couldn't be together at the same time. You know what I mean? Or the games, like 2 games at the same time.
Right.
All right, you gonna go to that game? I'm gonna go to. I mean, it's like, and this is just with two of the kids playing, or 3 kids playing sports at a time. You know what I mean? We have to like figure it out. So sometimes we have to split up as parents just to show our kids that love and support. So imagine having 12, you know what I mean, and trying to do that. It's just like,
I
man, it's
feel you.
hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to do that. And it's like, forget the money, forget everything else. The time and the love is the most important things because they want to feel that. Eventually, that ain't
True.
gonna mean nothing. You know what I mean? I don't care what
True.
you buy these kids, it ain't gonna mean nothing.
True. And you took the words out of my mouth. True. And once again, we're speaking from people who are just, we can't afford that lifestyle, the luxury and things like that. These kids nowadays, they're so detached, they're so into their phones, they're so into social media that even if you didn't see them or if you didn't talk to them, as long as a FaceTime comes through, they're okay with that because they are desensitized themselves. This
That's not an
generation.
excuse, though, bro.
Yeah, I don't know
I
That's
who.
didn't
the
say it's
that's
an excuse.
no. That's the cycle we gotta break.
Listen. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying we're speaking from our age group of how we felt growing up. These kids nowadays, they don't even think like that.
But everybody grows up. Like, so they might feel like that as a kid, but then they grow up and you start realizing what you didn't get. And then now you need therapy because you realize you never really got the. It's for us to be parents. They're going to be kids. It's for us to be the parents and give them what they need. We can't let them decide what they need and don't. We just got to give it to
Attitude
them.
attitude reflects leadership, and unfortunately, yes, a lot of kids follow what the parents do. That's why they're so engulfed in technology. So that's the cycle that we have to break. But in his case, it's going to be hard because this is going to be the moms. The moms is just the only one that's going to be there. She, whatever more support she has, you still need the father support too.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's move it along, man. My next question is: can you love a child correctly if you have anger and hate towards their mother? Do you think you can
Yes.
love
I
your child
agree.
correctly if you have anger and hate?
Yep.
I don't hate because hate's a strong word, but if I have hate, yes, I could still love a child because I know how to separate the two.
Exactly. Like you said, I don't hate nobody. I just hate
So give
that the
me
direction.
so you saying that, okay, no hate but anger. You can have anger towards the
So,
mother.
so hold on.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Um,
hate.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, because I think you thought. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought he was about to start, but no, no. I mean, like I said, we never hate because if it was hate, it would never that whole situation would never started, honestly. But it's just anger because of how stuff ended or how it's going. Like with my child, when I get my child, bro, it's a whole different mindset. You know what I mean? You're not on that anger mindset because it's like it's you and your child. So it's more of being more of a parent than anything else to the one you rarely see, or the one you rarely see, or the mom who or the mother who's sitting there just making the most of a messed up situation.
All right. Uh,
okay, I'm back. So my situation was kind of interesting. You know what I mean? Because I had a lot of anger towards my youngest son's mom because it just seemed like she didn't get it. You know what I mean? And so her and my girl never kind of really talked. So I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm about to, play the little spin doctor real quick. And so I was like, in order to talk to me, you got to go through her. Because I don't even want to talk to you no more. I can't trust you. You're unbearable talking to, I can't do it. So she's like, oh, I can't stand talking to you. So she would relay messages to my girl. To this day, now they some of the best friends in the world now. And because they can talk, and if, something goes on and she has to relay a message or whatever, that was able to get me back in because it was times where I could avoid not talking to her until I was able to get that mentality back of saying, okay, I done got over all that stuff. I done went through my spiritual cleansing. Now I could talk to you with a level head, but never lost that communication because I had them talking. And now, like I said, they built the bond and the relationship. And now they can talk. We can talk. We can all talk 3 ways. We can hop on the phone. We can all laugh, giggle, whatever, whatnot, and it's cool. But yeah, I went almost 2 years without even saying that to her. My girl had to tell me what my baby mama said.
What about if it was vice versa, like your girl had anger and hate towards you? Do you feel like she can love her child correctly?
No, because I look at it that they put their emotions in everything. Where a man sometimes he'll be emotional towards something, but he's gonna look at it from a logical standpoint. So that's why you get the whole you can't see your kids, and then or like I said, I haven't really talked. The last time I talked to my second baby mom was when she kind of told me why she was so mad at me, and that was the first conversation we kind of had in like 3 years. Then she told me how she felt. Then they moved to Georgia, and then I haven't really talked to her since then. Like I talked directly to my son. I talked to her one time in the last 4 years. One conversation, and that was when I seen them off. I talked to her, and then she drove to go get the U-Haul, and then after that they left. And I do just fine.
What about you, O?
Like I said, what was the question?
What about if it was vice versa? Do you think a woman could love a child correctly
No.
if she has hate and anger?
No, because main reason I live that now. Because she hate my guts. Like she'll tell me, I hate you. And she grooms him to be more against me like she does everything. Like you're like when I asked her, I'm like, hey, when he hit 15, do you mind him coming with me? Living with me, so I can just fit. Oh, so and her words was, oh, it was how can I verbatim it? And erase all the work that I've done with him. Oh, so I don't have to be a parent no more. And that's not what I stated. That's not even that's not even what I gave to her. But I mean, to answer the question now, I don't think it's possible for the woman for reverse roles. I
So
apologize.
they gonna probably eat y'all up on this answer because they're gonna feel like, okay, well, how can y'all love them correctly, but we can't? Like, you know what I mean?
Because
Because
it's they more they are more in tune with their
know how to
feelings than
separate the
anything
two.
else. Exactly. I know how to separate. Women don't. Like I said, if that was the case, y'all both seen what I went through once I told a certain person like I'm not there no more. It did that for years, and all of a sudden they in relationship, different relationship is still going sour between me and my certain situations. So it's like, you know what I mean. And look at the proof in the pudding. All of a sudden I can't see my son because of what. And I'm not, you know what I mean. I'm not about to go into it, but it's just proof in the pudding. It's just like, dang, I ain't do nothing to him, and you don't like me because I don't take your bullshit.
What's up, Pharrell?
What's up?
What up with the
Pharrell, what
belt,
it do,
boss?
man?
What's going on?
Okay,
Hey,
uh, let's move it along. Oh shoot, golly, let's move it along.
don't be nervous, man.
Nah, my mouse fell. So let me ask this question: would you accept your daughter dating a guy just like you?
Which version?
Just like you. I mean, every version of you.
Exactly, virgin. We
Whew.
I don't got no daughters, so I'm asking y'all with the daughters. I think all y'all got daughters, but I can still answer the question. But
I'm gonna let y'all answer first.
well, oh,
no.
you.
I'd rather you and your long-winded self go first, so we can keep it short and
Oh,
sweet.
we can
I'm
go
not.
top to
Hey,
bottom.
trust me.
We can go
Trust me.
top to bottom.
This ain't gonna be long winded. The faster she can get to the version of me now, cool. But nah, not the early me.
Yeah, if you say every version, nah.
But you got to think about it. That's every person, every dude.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
exactly. In reality, something that you're gonna go through something.
so at the end of the day, I'd rather my daughter date somebody like me than in me and all my virgins. Because if it wasn't for the virgins of me before, I wouldn't be who I am now.
Possibly.
But okay, go ahead. We can talk. Go ahead.
This is going off of the conversation we had some podcasts ago about the age and stuff like that, because now the person I told you guys that she introduced me to, is, I guess, is something official now. But
He sounds so sad about it. Yeah. Let it down is something official.
He be chilling at the house eating sandwiches and shit.
yeah, it's yeah. But I will hope I will hope that I will hope that she don't have to go through anything, but maybe that's not reality.
Yeah, nah,
I
maybe
would say
not.
this.
Okay.
I would say this.
Okay.
What my daughter is now in her relationship with the gentleman that she's been with since high school, since 10th grade in high school, and now she's 24. I'm happy that she's seen me in the versions that I was before, because the gentleman that she is dating is kind of like me, how I was when my younger years. I was quiet. I was just to myself, and just me and my friends, and whatever sport I couldn't play. Like when we first hung out, that's how he is. Like, you know what I mean. He still hasn't came out of his shell fully, but it's like the gentleman that she's dating. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't. I couldn't ask for nobody better. I mean, yeah, like I said, they've been together since 10th grade. So, I mean, honestly, I think I did a good job as a dad and as a leader or as a role model on how to not do certain stuff. And then we have conversations with this, her and I, on what she's seen me do different or what she's seen her mother do different. And like she said, certain stuff she's going to accept and certain stuff she's not. And she related that to him, and they still together. So,
Let me jump back in real quick. So, the reason why I am the way I am today is due to my first situation and the way it happened, and me, um, eternalizing it and then turning it, into a diamond. I allowed that pressure to put me in a cocoon, and then I blossomed into something better. I truly believe if I probably would have stayed and we would have worked things out, I don't think I would have became the version of me today. So it took that heartache, that pain, that struggle, that those dark times to make me start researching and make me start looking more into
The vest ain't
spiritual
open either.
things.
Then this nigga lean in like, what? What y'all say? Go ahead.
No, but what I'm basically saying is, um, if she dated somebody like me, the heartache and pain, he would have to go through that in order to become the best version of him. So she would have to put him through something. And so I wouldn't, I wouldn't suggest that, I'll say. But I wouldn't be the person I am today without that situation happening. And then of course the second situation happening. Um, but I can't argue with it. I felt like I came out a pretty good guy at the end.
Alan, or you go?
I mean, as far as if I just judge myself off of how I am now, then of course, because I know what I'm doing for mine and how far I'll go for mine. So yeah, of course. But it's I just hope that whatever they go through, I can be there and speak logically and compassionate with them about whatever they go through, because he's still a young man, or whoever she might date, or any young woman might date. They're young, they really haven't stepped into the world yet, so they don't really understand what's to come. Now, in a perfect world, yes, you can have a high school sweetheart and live forever, but
I'm
how
hoping
many
my daughter do that.
how often is that?
Not a
I'm
lot.
hoping this.
I,
But you
I,
know
I,
what? You know the positive side of it though. Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead,
Bro.
go ahead.
No, the positive side of it is I asked my daughter about marriage and would she marry him. So when they first got together until she was like 23, she was like no. So now that they went through a few ups and downs and bumps and bruises and whatever else, now she's saying more likely when she hit 27 with the same person.
That's dope that they still together and being that long,
Yeah.
because young people don't really be together that long,
Mm-hmm.
that long. But I guess this is one of them loaded questions because it makes you like kind of look in the mirror at yourself, and it's
Yeah.
I think most of us would say the person we are now because we know who we are now. We're more satisfied with the reflection now as opposed to earlier because everybody like who I am now and but it is a reality that everybody gotta get to that point. It's just would you
And
want
growth.
your daughter to go through the things that you may have put someone else through at those times? Like, you know what I mean? She's gonna have to go through her own version of that, but it's like, would you want her to go through the identical things that you may have put someone through? I think in reality, I'm gonna mute you. I think that's you for real. I think in reality, I would want um, certain qualities that I have. You know what I mean? Certain qualities that I have, but ultimately, I would want a better version of me. But because I have specific qualities that I would want that person to have, but I definitely would want them to be better than me and them to get to the person I am sooner. What's up, Drayden? Sooner than
Hey
later. You know what I
y'all,
mean?
what y'all talking about?
We talking. Would
Read
you
the
accept her
question.
daughter dating the guy? I know you was watching, probably.
I was watching the whole time.
But I think I would want them to get to that version sooner than later. But if we be realistic, it's like we kind of like we all are flawed human beings and stuff like that. So we can kind of judge, but they gonna go through their own versions of whatever they go through. I do think me and Brina was talking about this, and I feel like us men are kind of like we quick to be like, okay, well, maybe not this version or the version I am now, or or the man I am today, I wouldn't be without going through certain things. And then sometimes women don't have that luxury. You know what I mean? It's like they're expected to be perfect right off the bat. And we're so like unforgiving. It's like if your woman make mistakes, we're not. We like that. That's it. That's done. You're supposed to be this and this and this. So their standards of what they're supposed to be and how society looks like them and how we look at them and judge them, they don't have no room for error. And here we are. It's like, oh well, the version I am now, and I had to get to where I'm at now. And you know what I mean? We kind of like we allow ourselves that grace and that room for error to become who we are. We allow ourselves to go through those life and make mistakes and become who we are, but we don't really. I mean, do you think we allow women to do that same
We
thing?
make excuses for our actions.
Right.
As a man, we make excuses for our actions. But
I look at it like this, man. Humans are humans. I give them the same grace that they would give me. I don't look at it as. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't look at it like that. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Let's work through. Can we work through it? That's the answer. Can we work through this mistake?
Right. But I think a lot of the mistakes we went through, we wouldn't allow a woman to. We wouldn't give a woman grace, and we wouldn't allow her to do the same things we've done, and we wouldn't still stay through certain things and give
Yeah,
grace
that's.
through certain things and stuff like that. So we allowed to make our mistakes. Not saying that they didn't have choices or whatever, but I'm just saying we kind of give ourselves that grace. You know what I mean? I don't know if we give women the same grace we give ourselves.
I mean, we're walking around egotistical. That's why we feel a certain way. But once you let the ego leave you, then it's like, okay, let's be on the same playing field. We grew up egotistical because of the environment we grew up in. We grew up where, I mean, I hate to really say it, chauvinist. We all heard the word male chauvinist pig. We grew up in that society. If we look at it from this angle, they're gonna look at it from this angle. We're not supposed to take no bullshit from a girl, and they supposed to take all the bullshit from us. But as the older me looks at it, that shit wasn't right. Let's teach ours better. You know what I mean?
All right. Anybody else want to speak on this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's funny. Like, for real, you heard what we talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard.
you want to speak on
Yeah,
this?
I'm listening. Yeah, like for me, like I said, my situation and my course of life was different. I got saved at 18, became a minister at 19. So, I kind of matured like very fast because I had to. And so I got married, and then as a result, I got married young. So I got married at 24. You know what I mean? My wife gonna celebrate 20 years this year. So,
Dope.
Mhm.
Congrats.
yeah, man, appreciate that. Yeah. So,
20
yeah,
years.
so yeah, 20, man.
That's dope,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's dope. It is, like I said, it wasn't perfect. We done been through some stuff,
It
ups
ain't
and
supposed to
downs,
be.
and
Yeah.
yeah, because how you gonna get to 50, 50 years, 40 years, 30 without going through
Right.
No pain, no
and
gain. Huh?
y'all are touching on some good stuff because yeah, well, like you said, like y'all touching on some good stuff because do we allow others the same grace that's allowed us? You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody said, and that's the way it's supposed to be. The same grace that I receive, I'm supposed to extend to others. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I've been forgiven for something, and then turn around, find somebody, either relationship, my wife, my spouse, my girlfriend, whoever, doing the same thing. Do I extend that same grace? You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes, like you said, oftentimes as men, we ego trip and we got ego trips and we trip, and so because we're more territorial, like this is mine, can't nobody, do this. This is mine. She belong to me. This is, my territory, my woman. I just can't see, her stepping out and doing this. We fall apart, but then we do something and they forgive and they work through. But then in your mind, it's like, man, if she did it, like, heck, nah, I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's flawed. We all make mistakes, but if you're gonna work through something, one of my main issues with people is this. It's like if I could work with you if I catch your hand in a cookie jar and I call you out on it, just own up to it. Own up to it. Don't lie your way out of it. Be truthful and have some integrity when I catch you in it, and we can work through it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to give me something to work with. You got to give me something to work with, and I'll give you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know what? I ain't gonna sit up and lie my way out of it and still be compound the whole situation with more lies. And so that's what I, try to see if you that type of person, so I could deal with you, because it's like, hey, you caught red-handed, and if you still gonna lie, I ain't got nothing for you. You can't even be truthful in the lie.
Right.
So I think situations like that. So for me, like as far as the question, like with my daughter, yeah, like I matured at an early age. So yeah, if the guy is mature, and got some character traits, that's cool. That everybody, like I said, nobody's perfect, but it's about, at the end of the day, like I said, honesty. If you know get caught in a situation, everybody's flawed, but that's how you respond. You're gonna respond, do the next thing well, or you're gonna respond negatively and continue acting like you ain't do the situation or whatever the case may be. It's like, okay, let me see. So yeah,
We can see you,
so
Dre.
yeah, I wouldn't mind my daughter dating somebody like how I was, because like I said, I was focused. You know, like I said, I've only had as a trip, because me and my wife was talking. I was talking to my kids like, look, I've only had only 2 jobs in my life. I worked at the airport and I worked at Metro. That's it. It's like
You was definitely
consistency.
on
You know what I
that
mean?
airport.
Hey,
That's
I was
before.
18 at the airport.
That's before. That's what you talking about. You
That's
talking about
LAX.
you matured right there. Okay, you matured there.
It was, hey, it had to be a quick mature. Like I said,
That's
at
what I'm
19,
saying.
I was a
Like,
minister. So,
'cause I heard
but
about
yeah,
them airport
like,
people.
hey,
I mean,
but yeah, you got some stories at the airport. But yeah, man. And so, like I said, then it's Metro. Been there since 2002. So it's like consistency. You know what I mean? Like, been married for 20 years, two
right.
jobs, It's just, you know, so it's like if you could show some level of consistency, then yeah, you know, in your life, you know, not all over the place as a young man. So for me, like I said, I would, you know, wouldn't mind her dating somebody like me. You know what I mean? Like just that type of focus and that type of maturity at a young age, you know.
Yeah, right. All right. Okay. Drayden, did you want to touch on this? No. Okay. Um, what's up, Keisha?
What's up, y'all?
Keisha in the building.
You chewing?
In the
You got on
building.
chewing. Got on chewing.
My
What's up, y'all? Like, okay.
bad.
We can.
Wait, I got a question in regards to what he said. You know, why is it when men get caught in situations, why do y'all be getting mad and try to flip the shit around?
You
Ego.
gonna have to stop smacking first
Like
before you.
that's not the topic. That's not the topic.
I was just piggybacking off what he said, like having a grace and mercy. But yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
It's just the
Well,
question.
because somebody else had mentioned
That's
that
what we're
too.
talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's why we saying we you know, we sometimes we don't have the heart. I mean, we don't, and then a lot of it is ego. You know what I mean? We kind of driven by ego and stuff like that. So our bruised ego is hard to get over. You know what I mean? Men, everything we's driven by ego, respect, a lot of those things. So it's like when we kind of, it's hard to get over that. You know what I mean? And then a lot of us are thinkers. You sitting and thinking about somebody else that has something, like Pharrell was saying, that has something that's yours. We kind of tend to be a little bit of territorial, you know what I mean, and stuff like
y'all
that.
don't think we think the same shit? Like the book?
No. I mean,
We think probably way more than y'all. We thinking like
we not in y'all brain, so we don't know what y'all think. We don't even think about it at that moment. It's just everybody has a choice, and men are wired a certain way, women are wired a certain way. Not saying y'all don't think like we do. I mean, y'all don't feel the same things, the same hurt and all that. I just think it seems like you guys are a little bit more forgiving than we are. That's all I'm saying. It seems like y'all are more forgiving than we are. We kind of, I think we can forgive, but I think it's hard because of the ego. And not saying women don't have ego. Women have egos, but a man's ego,
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's delicate. It's very delicate. You know what I mean?
I think the difference between women and men is we love y'all for the things y'all do right versus the thing that y'all did wrong. But men are like, oh no, I couldn't fathom ever that, so let me step out. Let me go. Let me leave the situation.
Wait. Say that again. Repeat that.
I said, I think that women, the reason why you guys think that we're so forgiving is because we love all of the things that you guys do right versus we're not going to hate you for the one thing that you did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of people be like, oh, women are forgiving. And it's like, no, I'd rather stay with you for everything that you did right versus leave you for the one thing that you did wrong.
Yeah.
No,
That makes sense.
But I think the one thing y'all did wrong, you can do things wrong, you just can't do that wrong.
See, that's why I said we hold that in high regard.
Pattern now. Don't make it a pattern.
Huh?
Don't make it a pattern, is what I'm saying. But
us or y'all?
The women being forgiving. I'm
right.
You,
No,
why
definitely,
we're so forgiving is because you did 10 things right, but you did 2 things wrong. I'd rather just forgive you for whatever you did wrong.
You know the reason is because y'all going through so many emotions when y'all do that. We don't have to go through no emotions if we do that. So that's why we take it harder. We thinking,
and
like,
that's my point when I said the dudes, if the tables was turned, y'all be like, I'm out on the first go round. Like y'all could never fathom being with the woman where y'all, if we did half the shit y'all do, y'all could never fathom.
Jordan said my girl left me for going to the strip club every day. It was for therapy. You know, y'all scandalous, man.
For therapy.
Y'all scandalous.
But we're
going to get his life right.
Women,
I mean, get his peace of mind and get his life right, and she left him.
You better go take a walk in the park, like Jill Scott said.
Walk right into that.
So when you actually think about it, if y'all get too emotionally attached to somebody, we looking at the situation like, damn, how did he get you to this point? And then it's like holding up a mirror to ourselves, like, damn, I really did. I'm really lacking.
You're lacking something. Yeah,
I'm lacking something
because that's why most people do stuff, because you're lacking something.
That's
And
the problem. Y'all don't got to be lacking nothing, and the man still going.
That's my point. For the women, y'all looking at us like, damn, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, and then somebody, get attached to somebody outside of that. Us, for men, we ain't got to do that. We ain't got to be attached to nobody.
Can I say something?
Which
real
is
quick
even worse. That's the worst part because it's just like,
No, that's the best part.
No,
I
but
mean, in reality, if that was to occur, but it's like it sucks all the way
Actually, it's not
around.
though. It's not. It's not.
But I'm just saying, like, like it's just like, oh, y'all I don't love that person. It was just that,
Because it's
all
not
that
supposed
bullshit.
to be outside of that. Yeah, it's not supposed to be just
Exactly.
Of course.
an
So it's just
emotionless,
like
detached
like that. I
situation. You know what I'm saying?
no, I get what he's saying. I'm not agreeing to none of the shenanigans. I'm just saying I understand where he's coming from because it's like y'all can say y'all can go wham bam thank you ma'am and go about your day and don't
it's
feel
women who
nothing.
can do the same thing though.
And
It's women who can do the
it's
same
women
thing
that can
though.
do the same
Yeah,
thing too,
it's
but
not a
it's probably a lesser percentage of women that can do that like men can. It's
I'm pretty sure
and it's like men to make women like that because it's like you get dogged and it's like well you get into a certain mindset after a while and you encounter some negative energy or negative people that that drive you into that mindset when you try to be a good person and you keep getting screwed over. It's just like well shit. Let me just do this then.
Let me hop in.
Let me after this next one, y'all.
Wait. Let me hop in real quick. Yeah. Let me hop in real quick.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. No, because I listen to people talk about it, and I'm looking at it. They're looking at it from a mundane aspect.
You used that word last week.
A mundane
what does it mean?
aspect.
What does it mean?
From an aspect of just like basic thinking.
Okay.
If you look at it,
basic.
no, I'm saying it's the basic thinking. If you really think about it,
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
No, I mean just hear me out. This is all biological. What a man does is what a man does, but what happens is we forgot our history. Nations were birthed through the legs of the black woman. How did the nation become the nation? Because we had to grow the nation. So men had multiple wives for that reason. We've been trained to, oh no, it's only one person. That's it. To try to keep the numbers down. But a man's gonna do what a man's gonna do. Something that my uncle told me a long time ago. You can change the time period and you can change the age, but you can never change the DNA in a person. So we do what we do subconsciously because that's what we've been doing since we entered this planet. We just forgot our ways. Now people hear about it, oh, polygamy this and polygamy that, and they don't even know they don't know the correct. No, hear me out. They don't know the correct definition of it. No, I'm saying they don't even know the correct definition of it. It wasn't I have multiple wives, I have sex. It was like, how do you keep your kingdom afloat? That's what it was. So when we do what we do because it's ingrained in our DNA, regardless of if you know about your history or not.
I hope y'all grow up to be watching this, Jordan, because Jordan be in the comments going crazy. I don't know if I can handle two Sabrinas. Unless I'm, I guess we dealing with some different women now too. So it's like if I had two Sabrinas or like a Sabrina and
you showed your mic off of how many wives you had, how many sons and daughters you had. That was your mic back then.
Well, I'm strong with the sons.
You're gonna need about 10 Sabrinas if you want to be mighty.
Oh shit! Well, in that case, I'm weak as hell because I can't do. It's 10 of her and her one. I mean, but nah, man. Let me. Y'all, anybody want to respond to that, or are we gonna move on?
Everybody's scared, so move on.
No, ain't nobody
Whatever.
scared.
It ain't about scared. I just can't debate with stuff that if I don't have all my facts together. But I understand where you're coming from. It's more deeper than the surface conversations that we're having right now. So I got you. But yeah, I can't dive all into it because I don't. Who don't understand? I do. I don't have
I'm
all
just
the facts
playing.
and the
I
history,
know.
so
What
I can't
facts?
really
Well,
like go back and
well,
forth.
I
But
mean,
I do,
Do you feel like
understand his
men should have
concept.
more than one woman or not?
Are you? That's a different question. That's a question. I
No,
mean,
that's what he
like,
was talking about.
no, he was saying it's ingrained in him based on DNA and all this so on and so forth. But if do I feel like they should? No, based on not sharing. But it's like at the end of the day, like to each his own. I can't say like I'll be fine with being in a two wife, one husband, or only one of them be a wife, and the other one be a
So
I
you
don't
cool with
know.
that? All right, cool.
I
All right.
never said I was. Hell
Oh, okay, my fault.
no.
All right.
No, I never said that. But who knows? It works for some, and hey, you have to have everything in order to have that happen. Like you said, it's not just about having two women in the house. You got to be able to maintain that and all that as well.
Right. Okay. Let's move it along, y'all. If
Yes.
you, why it's not sure? Oh my bad. Hold on. What's going on?
Too many people on the screen.
No, I gotta get rid of this chat thing. Okay. Okay. My next question. If your son transitioned into a woman, could you accept and acknowledge them as your daughter? Like, would you call
No,
them your daughter? Would you refer to her as a daughter? Would you
no,
she wanted to be called your daughter instead of your son?
no.
Hey, no Diddy.
nope.
They gonna have to call me.
That's a
They gonna
negative.
have to
That's a
call
negative.
me. They're gonna have to call me a homophobe because I'm like
Okay.
you was a boy, and in my eyes, you still a boy.
Okay. Cause y'all
Why
seen Marlon
y'all
Wayans.
saying
He
no so fast?
y'all seen Marlon Wayans do that
Because
for I
once
think he has
again,
a
it's not a
kid.
part of our culture. That's why.
I don't
That's
think
other
it's
people's cultures being put on us. Learn your history. We don't do
Okay.
that.
All right. What about you? You said no,
So that's
Alan?
why.
I'm good.
No.
No,
Nope.
no.
Okay. Well, what if they were like hurt and they kind of like what I mean that all they wanted was your acceptance and then it made them like just want to run away and not come around the family and all they wanted was your love and acceptance and they needed you to acknowledge them as such because that's what they believe they are. Would
I,
you still
I will,
refuse
I
to?
will, I will love them, but I'm not gonna acknowledge you as a female now. I'm like, you want to go read the definition of? I'm talking about a 2020 dictionary, not a 2024, where they're trying to
What?
change the definition of it. You want to know the definition of what a woman is? Can you
But
give
what if
birth,
it
little
was
nigga?
look? What if it was
Can you
again?
can
I
you have
mean,
a baby?
but what
No,
if it
so you're not a
was
girl.
okay? But my I guess my thing is aside from right and wrong and what our beliefs are or not, this is your child. So what if what
I
they what
said
they
I
wanted
said
to
I
hold
would
on
love my
hold
child, but
on
I'm not gonna. I'm not
right no
gonna
no I get it
call.
I get it. I'm just saying what if it was to the point to where you saw that all they wanted your acceptance so much that it drove them to where maybe they would unalive themselves or something like that because it got that deep for them. You know what I mean? Would you want to be on the side of right so much or on the side of what the world is so much that you would not accept them as that, or would you still go against that if that was your child?
All right. Well, let me do this. Let me go because after this, I gotta go help somebody out real quick. No. At the end of the day, I'm gonna acknowledge you as my child, my kid, my son. At the end of the day, that's the preference that you want me to go by, and your preference is not more than it's not worth more than my reality.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, hey, I see y'all next week. I gotta get up out of here for real quick. All right.
All right, bro.
Have a good one.
Bye, O.
See you later, mama.
Peace.
All right, Jax.
Peace.
All right, for
All
real.
right.
For real,
All right now. All
take
right.
it away.
Have a good one.
All right. Anybody else want to comment on this?
Um. Yeah. So no, I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't agree to that. You know. I mean, I don't agree with none of that gender transforming type stuff. Whatever the case. Like, I really want to put it. You can love somebody without, having to compromise your belief and your stance. You know what I mean? And as long as you can have an open conversation on where you stand and where they stand, like I said, it ain't about I wouldn't ban them from coming over and all that, but there's certain things I'm gonna do and certain things I'm not gonna do. You know, because me and my wife had a situation where her sister's lesbian or whatever, gay, whatever. And so, like I said, I've been a minister since I was 19. Me and my wife, we met in the church, whatever. So that's what we do, and that's where our beliefs lie. And so she wanted us to come to her, whatever. When they was on Cali, this was like 10 or 15 years ago when they first was doing the those ceremonies and people didn't get married and all that. And we was like, look, we love you, you know, you always have a place in our heart, but I'm not gonna go support your wedding. You know what I mean? And she has literally lived with us. Matter of fact, she just moved out about a month ago of our house. And so that's how, so it wasn't like a situation like we can't stand you, never be around us. No, we love you. You need our help. We got you. But I'm not gonna support, your wedding because I don't believe in that. So it'd be the same thing if someone's transition. I'd be like, look, my son, I'd be like, I'll have a real deep conversation with him and and hopefully respect my stance and my belief, but they'll know that I still love you. I got you, help you do any type of support you need, but I'm not gonna, you know, call you a female when I know you was born my son,
Right.
or
Let
my
me let
daughter
me
for
ask
that
you a
reason.
question. Let me ask you a question.
But
Y'all know who we work for. If you were in a position to where you had to address people as such, would you do it?
I mean, I think I would try to at least have a conversation with them and see what their stance.
You
You know
went
what I'm
out a
saying?
little bit. You said have a
It's
conversation. Oh, you probably got going to the mountains or something. Uh,
Let me say this real
Alan,
quick,
Alan
because
said, "Oh, okay." Because I wanted to ask a real quick, Alan. Same question for you. Knowing where we work at, would you kind of conform to what the rules are in our place of employment?
Um, you can't force nobody to address somebody like that. I can say your name, but you can't
are you
force me
there?
Yeah,
to
we hear you.
address you as Mr. or Mrs.
No, they can. Not
no, they
Mr. and
can't.
Mrs., but you can't like what like when you saying thank you, sir, or her or she, like their pronouns now in the workplace, like you have to address people about by the pronouns they want to be called. Or you want on
Not if I
job.
know your name.
Oh yeah, but long as you
Okay,
yeah.
but if it's a dude and his name is Ken, so you gonna call him Ken?
Yeah, what up, Ken?
No,
But
I'm
what
just
if he
gonna say
changed his
thank you.
name to
I don't,
Keisha?
I don't, I don't need
I'm
to
not
put
So you
Keisha, it's
gonna
he or
our
she.
Keisha,
Why the
but
fuck you gotta
I'm
put the
sorry.
Keisha?
Cause Ken and Keisha, I'm sorry, that's the
Yeah.
only name I could
I
have
know I
thought
got
of.
a deep voice, but Jesus.
Hella deep. I'm just saying. I be thinking you can in the morning. No, but no, I'm just saying. Like, would you if she changed her name? If you saw the transition in real time in your place of employment and they wanted to be called, let's say they was Denisha to David or some shit. Like now,
We
David to Denisha. Like you gonna call her
but we
Denisha?
at 8 we got somebody like that. It's a Asian female, and she wants to be called by like her or him, like not
Right.
a name. It's like a they. She want to be called they or us, some mess like that. And she literally went to the director to have a conversation about that situation. I don't know what happened because I don't know what happened. In, like you had a rap session and stuff. I don't know because I'm not in there at that time. But somebody was telling me that I guess she got offended at somebody calling her not by that. Um, like I see the person, because I speak to everybody, I'll wave. I don't know if I ever really addressed her as whatever pronoun or even said like a name. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta be
But
like, hi.
No,
I just be like, hi,
Hi.
yeah. Or I'll be like,
that's
what's up?
literally
Hi,
forcing
a
somebody.
wave, you know.
But that's what it is now, bro. That's what it is. We just take
Nah,
the, I
Yeah.
that
just
shit
took the
ain't true.
sexual harassment training. That's what they talk about in
And that's
all
what
of
they
these
talking
things.
about,
Like,
right? So that's
so it's
the
like,
reason why they doing it, yeah.
So
so
why is
okay,
that
so you say
sexual
you calling her by
harassment
the
training
name,
like the longest training out of all the training?
right. But you call her by her name. You want to call her by her name or him by her name. What if the name is delicious? You going?
And see, but look, this is how ridiculous it's gonna get stupider and stupider. You know what I'm saying? Like as we go on with this, as we go down the rabbit hole, it's gonna be stupid. Like it's gonna get dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because what if somebody want to change the name to F you or F me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
it's some
you
wild
know, it's
stuff.
gonna
Yeah,
get stupid. You know what I'm saying?
right.
People are dumb like that. You know what I'm saying? They're literally putting uh these transgenders, you know, they raping people in jail. The women, they it's all kind of dumb stuff, and they allowing this stuff, dumb stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all so stupid, especially California, man. This state is so dumb with that, you know. But they literally it's cases now where they had transgender men in a female prison because they supposed to be a woman, but then they rape somebody. Like,
Right.
cause you're not gonna stop who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a female, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, come on, you
Okay.
know.
All right. Let me.
we've all seen that Rome fail. You know, the United States is in the midst of its fall, so that's why they
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
all this stuff. You know what I mean?
All right. All right.
It's crazy.
Huh? All right. My next question. Do you think you can be pro-black if you date outside your race?
Ooh, ooh.
Can
Can
you
I be
really
pro-black
honestly be
and date out
pro-black?
my race?
No.
All
What you mean?
Where's
Explain.
Dr. Umar at?
Can you be pro-black?
Right.
Can you
Explain.
support black businesses? Can you advocate for everything black
No,
schools,
no, you
everything?
can. Yes, but that's still
Uh,
not pro-black.
I mean, anything that do with black. Can you really say you're pro-black if you're dating outside your race?
No.
How if you dating outside your race?
How are we supposed to turn the planet back black if we ain't dating outside our race?
Bob, what?
How are
What?
we
I see
supposed to
what I
turn
know. I see what you're trying to say.
black black?
Oh, you mean you gotta? Oh, I ain't
Yeah,
trying to turn the planet black.
You gotta date
no,
outside your ways. You gotta.
they're in the sphere of the black planet. They know what's going on. That's why they trying to, with the last
Well,
question.
that's what the NFL niggas is doing. They being the NBA and NFL niggas is being the
No.
leaders in
Let's talk
turn.
about that because me and my girl had a very good conversation. And they say why once you get money and you in the league or something like that, because a lot of our women weren't in those offices. You see a
Jordan
bunch of
stupid.
you see a bunch of those women. You see a bunch of those women
He said Dr. Jackson take the floor.
in 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 those offices, and it's like, okay, I got the money, she got the money, let's wham bam and make a light bright kid. Now we're starting to have more black women in those offices in those higher positions. But now they're up there. Now they're dating the Toms and the Bills and stuff, and it's everything to just keep us separated.
Right.
Although, yeah, you have people dating outside of their race, but when you come to the basketball players, football players, it's just the option that they have for sex. That's pretty much what it is until they get deeper and start getting married and stuff like that. But
Right.
Yeah,
for the
because they have
first,
these schools with all of, yeah.
And then
so
who running these schools nowadays? They these Instagram models, they out there and they hunt.
Okay,
These kids
Drayton,
ain't got no chance.
a lot of
would
these
you date
kids
outside
are
your race? Keisha, would you date outside your race?
I would never.
Today, no. I mean, I've been
Today
in
is
the past
crazy. She always got it.
because I have to just say that because
Based
I've
off
done
today,
it
huh?
based off today, 2024.
She's done it
I
back
don't
in the
know.
day.
I ain't gonna say no either, but for the most part, I know my husband is black, so I'm not gonna say no that I wouldn't date. Date is just dating. So I don't know. I mean, I've done it in the past, but I mean, I want my husband to be black, so I don't know.
Okay. So you'll be dating just to have fun.
Probably. If I was.
Teachers on. Okay. Everybody blacked out on me. I'm the only nigga on the screen. I was about to ask y'all another question, but
They put the black screens
yeah,
up when I said probably.
You ask the people they pro-black, they black the screen out on you.
Yeah, golly. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. When you have friends over, do you prefer your spouse to excuse themselves or be around your friends? I mean,
damn. Get up.
What do you mean?
Why are
Excuse
you
yourself?
still
Like
in
if it's
here?
just your
say I
friends
have
or
company.
Get up.
Say I have company. Say you had company. You got your homegirls there. Your dude is there. He walking around chilling. He on the couch sitting down. Your homegirls come and shit. He stays sitting. I mean, he was watching. He stays sitting. He chilling. I mean,
you would hope that you have somebody that's mindful like that and not just want to sit up there and all your friends' faces. Because like I'm the same way. Like if I was, when my dude and his friends that came over in the past, it's like, I'll be like, I'm either leaving or I'm in the room. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm cooking or something like that or whatever, and showing hospitality, to, whatever based on depends on what's going on. Like this sports thing, I might make some advertising and bring the shit out. Other than that, I'm gone. Or whatever. I'm not telling you and all your friends' face.
Jordan
there
said,
go that
"Damn, my
ego
mom started the
again.
race. I feel left out." I think that was the Keisha.
I said no. Who said this?
She said, I don't go. Wait, don't go. Jordan been flashing all that money. She like, wait. I was just playing.
He married
She said he married. Yeah, man.
Did he say
All
he
right,
had a girl that she was scared of that time? Did he say he was blinking or something? Blink once or twice or something?
No, I think Alan. What's your take on this, man?
Yeah, take your ass upstairs.
Why you gotta say it like that, dude?
There go that ego again.
Get your ass up. If you ain't here with your wife, yeah, get your ass out of here.
All right, Jackson.
No, we all kicking it as long as it's not like if we about to watch a football game, you can sit down if you like it. But most of the stuff that we like, they don't like, so it's gonna be automatic. But I ain't gonna say take your ass upstairs. Nigga, we hanging out.
I mean, I don't think you say it. I think they supposed to know.
No, I'm saying like most of the time, we ain't. I mean, I get what y'all trying to say, but once again, it takes me back to our ego and being a chauvinist. It's like, oh, you gotta know, get your ass upstairs. You better not be showing no skin. I don't want to see no cheeks hanging out.
Oh man, you gonna do Alan like that?
No tights, no leggings, biker shorts, none of that, huh?
Alan, that's how you be doing, man.
First of all, yeah, you better not be showing no type of cheeks. I don't care if you call that ego.
I'm not saying that they're showing cheeks, but you just basically like, what I mean?
He said skin. I think
you trying to police everything.
No. First, if it's
if you was dressed prior to these people coming over.
Hold on.
We once again we ego tripping. Like I said, we all chilling and the homies come over. As long as we not into no like deep football game or boxing. You know what I mean? Even if it's boxing and she kind of understand what's going on, yeah, you can kick it. You know what I mean?
My wife likes football, so she can watch football game with us.
Okay, so if I come over, because we Niner fans, I come over and say, Alan, let's kick it. Your girl supposed to leave? Is she a Niner fan?
No.
Man, horns up. Man, Rams fan here.
Get your
we
ass
taking
out
the division this year.
Get out of here. Get out of here. but she can
taking the division this year.
For the most part, I already know how she is. If it's just me and my homeboys and there's no women down there, she might stick around for a little bit and then she just gonna do her own thing. That's just how she is.
Well, yeah, because they see it's a whole bunch of men, but I ain't gonna force her out.
No. I think what it is, bro, is it's just like let me switch it. If it was some females and my she had some homegirls come over and I'm chilling and I see they in their zone or whatever, I'm gonna excuse myself because
mimosas and peas and crackers.
Because that's they time to chop it up, chop game, everything like that. And I don't even want to hear what they talking about. I want them to be comfortable enough to have conversations and talk in their own. Because, and me, I know how men talk and women probably have their own talk. So that's between y'all. Let y'all do that. And same thing for men. I think most women, most time you're in a relationship, I've never said bring a go, leave or nothing like that. She just automatically do that out of respect. I think most people already know that. You don't have to say it. Now, when you have to, you might. Now, if it comes to a point, I'll say it if I have to. I ain't gonna embarrass her and I'll pull her to the side or something like that. I'll be like, come here, Brina, like, or something like that. But I'm never gonna embarrass her or nothing like that. But I think for the most part, man, your woman and your guy should already know when to excuse themselves. Like, you know what I mean? That's just,
Yeah.
So
Let me
if
ask
they
you,
don't, is
Drady
that
and Keisha,
considered a
son.
red flag? Is that a red flag if they don't automatically do that?
If she just
It,
kicking
it
it,
just
getting
it
popcorn and chips, she come
depends.
back with the.
I'm
No,
I just think
saying
it all
either either
circumstantial.
one.
I think
it
it's
all depends on the
circumstantial.
energy. It all depends on the energy because it's like what she want more. She want attention from everybody. What like depends on the energy that's involved with it. You got to know. Know you should know who you with, know how they are. Because some men is like that too. It's like they want to be the center of attention on everything. It's always got to be revolve around them. And some women's like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a character trait of some people. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, look, here it is, your girls come over. Why am I in y'all conversation in the midst? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, matter of fact, I'm gonna be awkward anyway. Okay, it's a bunch of females in there. Let me go on and
Yeah, let me
go
get
up
my
and do
ass
what
up
I
out of
do.
here.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. If my boys come up now, like you said, if it's a function, if it's something that like, cause my wife like boxing. I'm glad y'all brought it up. She love boxing. So, she probably will watch the fight,
Yeah,
but then after the fight, she gonna probably bounce, and then we know guys gonna we do have a cognac chill.
or
She
she
ain't gonna
gonna
stay
make
for
sure y'all got what y'all need, like y'all
yeah,
need
or God, we
anything
need
type
yeah,
shit,
y'all need some. Yeah, my wife, she's very, she'll do that. She cook, she like to cook and cater, and like we do something for the Super Bowl, she'll do that, and cook and make sure we good. But then she's not gonna sit up in and she don't like football, so she gonna roll anyway. You know what I mean? So,
right?
but like you said, boxing, yeah, she'll probably stay there and watch the fight and then roll though, and be like, all
Now
right, I'm done.
if we ain't watching nothing, we just chilling, chopping it up, and you just been
Yeah, nah,
kicking
she
it,
not gonna stay in there for that.
and you
Nah, she
just
not
chilling
gonna.
too.
Yeah.
Like, nah, come on,
Yeah,
man.
take your ass
Okay,
She
upstairs.
gonna
Yeah.
give us our space. She gonna give us our space
so
just because it's like it's
so
God.
You might be coming over to
so
vent to me. I
no, no,
mean,
no, no. So at the end of the day, basically, it's an unwritten rule. It's like it's an
Yeah,
unwritten rule. So the
read the
question
room,
is
basically.
not to read the room. So the question is not correct then, because
Huh?
it's, do you prefer her to leave or kick it? It's an unwritten rule. If like I said, okay, she watched the fight, but she know we about to get into some locker room talk. She gonna get up and
she,
leave.
she
Just
gonna
like,
get
you know
up
what I
and
mean.
leave. Yeah,
I ain't trying to hang out with the cheese and crackers and the mimosas. Let me get up and
exactly.
leave. So it's an unwritten rule.
Even though I was
We don't have
joking,
a preference on that.
it is dudes that might do that. Like, all right, the
Yeah,
homie's here, get up out of here.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's like we ain't nobody getting paid. He ain't getting
Uh-huh.
shit.
Because you might have one that that's a little dipsy. If you got a wife or a dude who's a little dipsy, they just somehow don't
Yeah,
get the clues. They don't get
right.
to
Attention
understand. They
whore.
don't understand the written rule. Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
gonna have to
hey,
tap
okay, it's
him. Like,
time to
hey,
bounce. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
You're not the life
hey,
of the party.
hey.
Go, bye,
A
peace.
little
Like, you
tap on the
good?
Like,
leg. Get
Yeah,
your
like,
ass
yeah, like
what you
out
about
of
to
here.
do?
bounce.
What
I
you
have a
finna do?
question.
Man.
Would this be the same, like, go around, like, if you guys were on the cell phone, like, on the phone with y'all homeboys? Like, do she need to be right there in the conversation?
It
Like,
depends
cause you know,
on how long
But
we on.
first of
Because
all, why
I'll
you in
get
my
up
mouth?
and walk away. I'll get up myself
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and walk
yeah.
out the
I
room or walk
always
away.
did. That's how
So I
I am.
don't expect you to get up. No, I'll get up. I mean,
Yeah.
so you'll get up and take your phone call in the other room?
if I
Like,
know
if
he's getting into something that I know he don't want you to hear, and I'm giving
Yeah,
him some, like, you know what I mean, I'll let you know. I mean, you gonna know who it is. I'm like, oh, it's such and such when
Oh, it's
you
filter
see who
time.
calling, but I'm gonna get up, and then if I see he needs me to talk to him or he needs some advice or it's a
mm,
private conversation, I'm gonna take my call privately because that's
Mm-hmm.
Right.
not for everybody's ears. I mean,
yeah.
as
Facts.
what,
I would think you would do too if that's your homegirl. I mean,
Yeah, I
but
concur.
what if she start to feel like, oh, well, why you taking a private
You got
call
something to hide.
conversation in the other room and y'all whispering and all of the things?
I don't think
Like,
you
what's
would.
going on? Like, would you
I think
explain it to her?
I think that's
Yeah.
she would do that. She would address that as that's something you do on like too much. I mean, like if you're only doing that on certain occasions, and then it's like, yeah, but if you already got trust issues and that's something you always doing, and yeah, You know what I mean? She probably feel that way, but I think you set a tone in how you move around your house. I mean, your woman should know how you move, and I ain't even getting that many phone calls.
Yeah, and sometimes she, it's to the point like, me and my wife been together 20 years, like to the point I know who she on the phone with about a conversation. It's like, oh, you talking to Whoopty Whoop, you talking to, what I'm saying? It's like same, things. Like, oh, okay, I know who you talking.
So if
my
you're
wife,
talking to Whoopty Whoop and you know that Whoopty Whoop always calling with some bullshit, right? So
this is why I get up. Look, Drayden,
excuse herself and go to the next room.
This is why I get up.
I mean, my wife, like, she the type, like, she got super sensitive ears anyway. So, and I talk loud, so she'd be like, go down. She'll probably tell me, man, you go on downstairs because you too loud. I'm watching something. Yeah, if you're gonna be on the phone long or something like that, it's just not a.
Don't
it just depends.
Be on that loud ass phone, right?
So I
let me go ahead and go.
Or sometimes if you outside and you come in the house, somebody just called you walking in, and then you loud. It's like, hey, what's going on?
They don't like to hear fun. When they hear fun, they like, who was you talking to?
Yeah,
they hear fun. Like, who was you on the phone with? I'm like, golly, you hear me having fun? I mean, we laughing.
Don't even smirk. Don't smirk. Don't
right.
Smirk.
Who was that? Who was that? What they want? Like, golly. Yeah. They can't crack a smile.
But yeah, I agree with this one right here. I do excuse myself. Like if he got all his homeboys over here, I'll be off in another room or something like that, or I'll be gone. I don't stay around, and because I don't even like females that do shit like that. Where it's like, why you want to be over there posted with the dudes? Like, what type of time you on? And then answering for the dude. Like if his friend asks him a question, you got to sit up there and respond. Like, no,
like, yeah, he do, girl. Yeah, like that's.
I'll be like, what's going on? Like, you want to come over here and talk to me? Like, ma'am, he's talking to his friend.
Right.
Man.
But that's if there's more than one girl in the, yeah.
All right.
Next question.
All right, we're gonna move it along. Have you ever outgrown friends, or have you been that friend that was outgrown? And this is not a premeditated question. I don't want y'all to think it's
have I ever been outgrown? I might have. I don't know. Have I outgrown friends? Yes.
Okay.
It's a part of your evolution.
What made you outgrow the friends?
Just looking at their mindset, and like I said, I went through a lot of stuff in life, and yeah, my experiences is my experiences, but I took those experiences and I grew from them, and I've just seen people kind of just live life and continue to live the same life that we lived since high school, and they haven't took the mindset and like grew it. And I can't say maybe it's because they don't have responsibilities, because I've had friends that don't have kids, but they do a lot of stuff, mature too. But I've just seen people stay stuck in that same mindset. And it's like, nah, if I want to, be able to travel the world, do this, do that, open businesses, have own companies, do this. And you still talking about, I need some money for aid for it. You know what I mean? You trying to chip in on some Hennessy, or, your conversation hasn't evolved. So then I have to further on, because there's things in my life. I still want to retire by 45. So I have to figure out ways of making money and put my money on autopilot so I can retire by 45 so I can travel the world. And if you're not thinking like that, then yes, I outgrown you.
Okay. I want to keep them a little short because we're getting kind of close to the time. Probably got about a few more, 2 or 3. I mean, maybe 4. But anybody else want to touch on this?
I think we've all outgrown people. Period.
Who you outgrow?
Members, friends, regardless.
Who you outgrow from high school? I mean, who you outgrow?
Don't name me.
I know. And I ain't even go to high school with them, but I know. I think they outgrew each other the day I met her.
Yeah,
I outgrown you.
What you say?
Tron, I outgrown you.
You outgrown me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gonna grow
Can we
together,
move,
motherfucker.
please?
We gonna grow together,
Don't do that.
motherfucker. You ain't never outgrow at me.
Since high school. The question don't even say since high school.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been a
Yeah,
friend I had yesterday.
somebody threw that in.
You did, being petty and messy.
That wasn't me.
Tell Jordan to get on the camera and put
I was
some.
talking about you know who I was talking about, right? Your bestie.
That's why I said put Jordan on the camera.
She ain't watching anyway. It don't
and
matter.
get on the camera, like Jordan, please.
Alan, you outgrown anybody?
Yeah, I outgrown. I had a one of my best friends before I moved to where my mom's at now, and I had to, and it would have ended bad because of me just having his back with certain shit, and it would have been bad. So I had to. And the last time I heard, which was years ago, he was in jail. So if he is, salute to him, prayers for him. But it would have ended bad.
Just you being at the wrong place, wrong time, just being with him.
There's certain things that happen. Just having his back, man, and it's
right.
You know,
right.
It's just bad.
Yeah, he done went on a field trip or two. You know what I mean?
Oh no, anybody said that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Golly. Yeah. Keisha, you outgrow anybody?
I mean, yeah, like Crystal said, we all are grown people. I don't want to get into specifics, but you know, it's just the mindset. Everybody don't think the same,
Put a
and like
name on
the
it.
other guy said,
Can't go.
Put a name
the
on
guy said, it's a few, so they're not worth
A few.
talking about. I'm just saying, like, you change, you know,
I
based
know, I
on your
got you.
mindset, like the conversation, like you said, you know, you're still talking about the same thing, like a 10-year progress. It's like, damn, you're still talking about this, or you're still doing it, you know, in the same place, evolving. So it's just like, yeah, you know, and that's
So
how a
I hear
lot of
y'all.
times people fall off as friends. Is not that you necessarily are enemies, it's just y'all don't have nothing in common. So like if I was, you know, like he said, you know, the marijuana thing, if you were doing that and that was something that y'all linked up and did, and you don't longer do that, now y'all don't have nothing to, like, you know, in common to hang out with. So it's not necessarily that you cut a person off because it was a bad thing. It's just you outgrew them for, you know, what you have and going for yourself and in life, you know. So it's just you evolved and they still doing the same thing, and that thing that brought y'all together is no longer a common ground for y'all to, you know, link up with. So now y'all don't really have nothing in common to hang out or do. So it's just like y'all kind of just fall off in that aspect.
Right.
Okay. For real, you want to add to that?
No, I pass.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. For real. For real.
I mean, you know,
You threw me with that answer, but okay.
just to keep it going. I mean,
Okay.
it's like, shit, I've outgrown some family. Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, yeah, you want to go there, just some, you know, family, man. Sometimes, you know, situations, man, are just like I got one uh sibling, right? I got my sister. She's 7 years older than me, and we don't talk to this day. Okay, it's like
Okay.
How long
it's
has it been since y'all talked?
right now going on what going the last time I tried to make peace with her and talk was like maybe I think 2 years ago, and over some foolishness that I didn't even like. It's like I wasn't even like I put like this. It was on Easter morning. I got a message from her like leave her alone, like like stay out of her life. I'm like, oh, okay, wow, great. I gotta go to church with this now. It was like crazy,
Right.
and so she just not, you know, the things that we've gone through, man. Like I've tried to make amends and and it's like I'll tell you the situation that happened this last time. You know, I try to be brief. It's like actually my wife and her sister went to because she live in Vegas. Went out there, and you know I got nieces and nephews and stuff, right? Because she got what three daughters, two daughters, and so they got kids, and I haven't really been in their life because of the issues that me and her have, right? But it's a two-way street because she ain't been in my kid's life, right? So it's like, but you want to hold me more accountable than yourself. It's like, no, it's a two-way street. So she has a mentality like that. Like she don't take ownership for her. When I could take ownership for my stuff, like, okay, I know I haven't been there, but we have some issues that we haven't resolved with each other. So you can't hold me like, oh, I don't talk to your kids. Like you won't talk to mine. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, isn't that like common sense? So somebody like that is hard to deal with, but
Right.
make a long story short, my wife, as a good gesture, went out there to bring some Easter baskets and stuff like that. And because I know one of my niece's kids a little bit better, they thought that we were being funny because we put like they made the baskets up, but we don't know what the other kids liked. And so somebody made a mention that we were being having favoritism, right? Now I could care less about an Easter basket. It wasn't my idea, wasn't my suggestion. I ain't even thinking about it. It was my wife and them that was doing it. But I got the message like it was me. And I'm like, what? Like, how did I get in this? Like, I don't even so it's stupid stuff like that. And it's been going on for years. This is ridiculous, man. So I'm like, we gotta move on. I said, listen, we ain't gonna be 50 arguing and fighting like we 10. I'm cool. Like I'm too old for this. Like we 40. I told us a long time ago, we're not gonna do this. So some family, you just like, okay.
Right. Yeah, I think like Jackson was saying, I think it's a natural thing that happens, but it is more hurtful when it's like family or close friends that
Yeah.
you are
Oh
close
yeah.
to, because it affects you more. But it's like I think once you accept, like I've learned to accept that you treat people for who you are and not who they are. So it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. I
and when
get
it
it.
happens, I've come to the realization, man, like a lot of things I expect to happen, right? I
Mm,
expect to happen. So when it happens, I'm not so hurt by it because I'm just waiting for it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Sometimes
And
you can't do that, man.
Right.
I was
Definitely
just
can't
about to
live
say
life
that's a
like that.
cold way to it's a
Cold way
cold
to
way to
look at
operate,
stuff.
but with certain things I kind of expected. I'm like, okay, certain people know, but I'm saying certain people I just feel that way with. But maybe because I've been done wrong a few times, and it's just like, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then, but
Yeah.
I've been done wrong. I also know I'm a forgiving person. I got a good heart. Like I'll fix anything as long as you're willing to fix it. You know what I mean? I'll talk to anybody as long as you're willing to talk to me. I'll
Yeah.
be the
What I
first one to call. I'll be the first one to try
yep.
to make things right.
No, I'm
And
playing.
sometimes, and sometimes that's like a gift and a curse because people expect you to do that all the time. And this is
I was
like,
just about to say, is that a good quality to have though?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, no, because
Exactly.
no, it's
Well,
backfired on me. And it's like I've done it so much that when I don't do it, I'll wait and be like, okay, I'm not gonna do it this time. And I've told myself that so many times I end up doing
yeah.
it. But then when
Yeah.
I decide not to,
Yeah.
then I get hurt because I see, you know what I mean? I see it's not really reciprocated. And then
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, well, maybe I
No,
value
I feel you.
the
Yeah.
friendship more or whatever, the family, whatever. I valued it more than they valued it. And it's
Yeah.
just like, that's why I tend to like be okay with that. And I tend to be like, okay, if it happens, it's cool, but be comfortable with your effort and what you did doing what you gave. And I'm not perfect,
Yeah.
they're not perfect, but people tend to act like they are. And it's just like,
I'm not calling nobody,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with
Do
that.
you know? Do you? Oh wait. No, no, no.
The thing is, is
Let me get this off my chest real quick. You know how many times I had to be cordial to niggas because you got a big heart?
for me.
Yeah, you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
How many niggas I field trips,
yeah.
but I had to be cordial because you Mr. Nice Guy. Flip a
Yeah,
nigga like a toenail and keep it moving.
I mean, yeah. Eventually, when I understand what it is and I'm comfortable, like, okay, once we decide, I like realness. I'm a very direct person. I'm gonna call you after. I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna see what's going on and tell me what's going on. I don't like the pretend shit. I don't like shit that's like fake. I'm not if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I'm not halfway in nothing. And like, so if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If we go through something, I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna call you and try to figure it out. I mean, family, same thing. But I be feeling like once I do that, sometimes it'd be like, nobody ever really does it back. You know what I mean? Not nobody, but like for the most part, you don't really get a lot of that back, and it's just be like you start to question shit, right? But I'm just saying, I started to question like, should I even do it at all? But I don't want to change who I am either. You know what I mean?
That's not changing who you are. You just let it do it.
It's
so you wouldn't
you let a nigga hang himself, or you let a
Alan,
broad
you
hang
bullshit
herself.
now. You bullshit because Alan, because you made a phone call, so you can't say.
Bird?
Oh, you okay? I was.
Come on, man. Like we can talk about it.
Okay, no. But if you gonna say like don't make it up, I ain't even talking about him with this. I'm talking about it's a few people I'm talking about.
What I'm saying, we didn't. Me and him didn't get into it. That's the thing. That's the difference. If it's something that happened and we get into it, and I know I ain't do nothing wrong, and we end on a bad note, okay, that's what we gonna end.
You didn't do nothing wrong then.
I'm going from
fireworks over here in California.
I heard that. Damn. I'm going by for what my wife said, and I just hit him up from that.
Right. Yeah, I can't.
So wait, time out, because you
didn't do nothing wrong. So
because I ain't in the loop. So wait. I heard.
No, I didn't want to get on that. We ain't got to.
Wait. I'm not gonna go to where I know how to speak. I know how to speak. I heard wife. And then I heard I had to talk. And this is the bullshit I be talking about.
We ain't got to speak to go, man.
No. It ain't even nothing that.
Yeah, it ain't
that measure. But I was just saying, the reason why I try to just have a good heart and just do what I do. And it don't even be trying to do good. That's just what my heart is. So it naturally happens. But sometimes I be feeling like, nah, fuck that. I mean, sometimes I get in that, nah, fuck that mood, and it be what it is. And then, but when I do that, I feel like that's when I see other people's how they are, you know what I mean, and what they true intentions and how they react and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay. I wish I would have did this sooner, because then I would have realized who you were. I mean, already. The fact that I kept reaching out, the fact that I kept being the one to mend things, the fact that I kept being the forgiving one, the one to talk and the one to that's why.
Let me say something real quick. You have to believe people when they show you who they are.
Right. First off.
Right. But yeah. But I mean,
you would never know. You won't know who they was 10 years ago, and you still trying to, because I got a good heart. And then 10 years later, they do it again. You seen what it was 10 years ago. Why are you even, entertaining because you got a good heart?
What I'm saying is you won't know if you that one to kind of make the phone call or be the one to try to mend things, because it'll get mended. It'll get mended and it'll get fixed, and then you thinking, everything is cool.
What did Cam and May say? There's some unpausable moments. There's some things you can't even say pause to, because that was too wild. There's moments, there's unpausable moments that you can't even say wow to, and you know what I'm talking about. So there's moments where people have shown you it was supposed to end at that moment. It wasn't supposed to be a conversation after that.
Right.
On multiple people, like you said. Not just one person, multiple people.
Right.
Sometimes you can give people patience to maybe
I ain't giving
later. Everybody don't turn
the skeletons that I have to bury.
Have a due day the next day.
No,
but
we're not doing that.
Hold on, but if you give people like grace and time, they will come around eventually, depending on who the person is.
But the thing is, with that, and I understand that that's true concept. But I do feel like men, we're a little different than women. I think we are a little bit more sooner to do that. We don't really let things hold on. We don't let things linger on, because if we let things linger on that far, we just ain't gonna fuck with you. That means I don't fuck with you. If I let it linger on that far, I just don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna even do that. If I'd rather reach out quicker, you know what I mean, and fix things. But this is not even, like I said, I don't want nobody to think this is a thing. I just saw this topic. It's actually a video to this. And it was something I feel like that's been happening in life, period. I think all of us went through it.
So. In life, it happens. I just hate, like you said, my situation. It's like, you know, my own family, you know, my sister, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all said, I've reached a point where I've reached out, I've done this for years. And it's like after this last time, I'm like, you know what, next time we talk, she's gonna have to initiate it. And if she don't never initiate it, I'm good. Cause I felt like I've done the extending, and I've you know, been the one who have, you know, swallowed, you know, my pride and like you said, be the one who will reach out and just, you know, try to act like even things that there's an elephant in the room, but I say, you know what, we ain't gonna address the elephant. I'm just gonna act like what?
Drayden is just immature.
Why would you call me out like that?
Because you are, and Alan is too. Because I seen him, but go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Y'all immature, man. I be seeing the faces.
I just look at it like this, man. Once whatever goes on starts to hit the family front, I have to protect my family at all time.
Look at Brina.
Yeah. Brina.
I do it. Look, we gotta be mature. You know, I was the first one to say pause, but I ain't say it because we got a minister and he's talking.
That's cool. Right. That's them, man. That ain't me. We go ahead.
No, but like I said, at the end of the day, once it hits my family front, I have to nip it at the bud because I have to protect my family at all costs. So I don't allow things to, once it starts to look like it's gonna affect my family, you got to go that way with it, player.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Anybody? I got like two more.
Next.
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay. When men make eye contact, what's the proper etiquette? Like, do y'all feel like y'all gotta like, you know, if I look at you eye to eye, I'm walking past you, like, cause it's that tense moment you get when you walking past men and stuff like that. Like, do you feel like, do you walk past them and like walk straight, not look at them, or do you feel like you have to make eye contact?
What is this? Is this from men to men or women to men? Or
no, men. This is just men. This is
you don't have to make eye contact, but you do. I mean, for men, we just looking around and you just happen to make eye contact.
So you feel like you happen to. You don't feel like you have to. Like you gotta look a man in his eye. Okay.
I mean, if you conversing with him, yes, you gotta look him in his eye. But just in passing, you don't have to. Yeah. But you know, it just happens.
Okay.
If you slip up and look at another grown man in his eyes, pause, then I normally might throw my hand up, what's up, and keep it moving.
Okay.
But you should never look at another grown man.
I mean, that's all. I'm trying to figure out the situation. Like,
it's just in passing.
Just in passing by.
Passing by, you walk past another man. Do you look him in his eyes? Do you not? Do you look straight?
You gauging the person, right? So you walking past, you see the person. You might give him the the head nod. You might give him the down nod. You might give him the all right.
All right.
If we're in the spot,
let's take the eyes out. I'm saying, do you look him in his face, like, and then do you make kind of like, reference to like, I see you, you see me type stuff?
Yeah,
like,
you acknowledge the person, like that they're a person, that they, like, what's up, like, I guess something like that. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I was thinking more that's like if you look somebody eye, like, because I'm thinking more like, I guess in combat, if you was karate doing a sport, you always want to look somebody in their eyes, right? You want to make sure because you're ready, right? Like what's crack? If it's like that, like I'm always, hey, I drive the bus, so I'm always ready, like for whatever.
You
like
do karate?
For sure.
No, I don't do karate, but I'm just saying, I was thinking in terms of that when I read it, I'm like, okay, are we talking in terms like out of respect factor or just somebody random? Like what, like, because if you're doing a sport like that, you want to look somebody in the eye. Eye contact is a must, right? You don't want to not, take your eyes off of them in a sense.
You
and
could
it's
have
like,
went boxing for real. You went karate.
Well, boxing, yeah, my bad.
You threw me with that karate.
It's karate kid, right?
Right.
No, but yeah, it's like, on that note, and because somebody get on the bus, it's like, the eyes tell a story, a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So
energy.
Yeah, you gauging, so the eyes, like they said, the eyes is a gateway to the soul. So a lot of times, eye contact, you can kind of see, Did this dude command respect? Is he soft? Is he look away? You know, somebody look you know, they look away. It's like, okay, you kind of timid. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not trying to make eye contact with me. You get what I'm saying? You're not trying to. But men to men, it's like we both eye contact. It's like, okay, we both respect each other. You see, okay, I'm not to be played with. You not to be played with. It's like, okay, you want respect right now. It's like, look me in my eyes. Like, look, you know, don't look away. Or, you know, do I got your full attention? You know what I mean? So a situation like that. But like, you know, like I said, we on the bus, you know, I look people in the eyes and try to gauge their energy, gauge their demeanor, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when people look away from you, it's like, okay, they're not trying to, either they're showing.
The reason why I asked that, because it's a thing, though. Like, it's like when you walk past, and I feel like, and that goes back to Woody Lynch. We talked about like one of the first episodes. It's a thing, especially with your people, right? People that look like you. I feel like when you walk past them, you in the same vicinity or whatever, like that, same spaces, like you kind of acknowledge them, you look at them, because it is like, and I don't think it is, but it feels like a sign of weakness if you don't.
And you don't look in their eyes, right?
For me, if I don't look at you or something like that, or just make sure I know you're there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and it shouldn't feel like that, because I don't even look at other races, but that's just how damaged we are. I mean, that's how damaged we are. So
you mean just keeping like black folk, just black folk to black folk?
I don't look at nobody,
brother.
Right, but I'm just saying, everybody. I just speak on this because
I'm looking at nobody in their eyes, but I'm seeing the whole landscape. Yes.
Okay, so we may not, as far as we're a little older, we getting kind of out of that. But I know when we were younger, it really was a thing. Even more. It's like now, I'm just saying, it's people that's coming up that's going through these same things, and they feel like I have to react a certain way, or if I look away, I'm weak, and if I do this, I'm weak, and if I mean, I think now we kind of like the OGs. We're like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Of course. We in that.
Now you the OG. They like, what's going on, OG? Like, you looking at them like, what, nigga? I ain't old.
I remember me and my homeboy was leaving the Crenshaw Mall, and we walking out, and we see the dude coming up, and I'm just like, whatever, bro. He's like, what's happening? He was automatically on bullshit.
Right. Because they don't, you know what I mean? Because when you're younger, right? Now they holding the door open for you. Come on, OG. Let me hold that.
When I go to the grocery store, I speak to everybody black. Well, if we make eye contact, I'll be like, hi, how you doing? They be like, hey.
Cause you ever been somewhere where it was like not a lot of black people, and then you like make sure you see them and they see you, and you like
Salt Lake City,
right?
And they was like, "Oh my God, another black person."
One of us, I'm like, well, first of all, they speak first, and I'm like, hi.
But it make you want to just speak, but I'm just saying we kind of got to get out of that. But I know it's a thing that sometimes when because they say we like I say we can be walking past four other black dudes, and we're gonna like. It's going to be a tense moment and feel like, okay, we got to kind of check the temperature and see what's going on, size you up, make sure y'all know, like for real was saying, it shouldn't. That's what I'm trying to say, because we could walk past four white dudes and, you know what I mean, depending on unless they got like KKK stuff, or unless they like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we ain't even batting. We ain't even worried about what I was about to say. Batting the eye, pause. That's crazy. But I was that's my truth. I didn't want to get.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I said it. But
I hear what you're saying. It's the energy, like you say. You think it's embedded in us.
Right.
So like we gotta side each other up. We gotta see what's going on. We gotta
threatened by each other, and it shouldn't be that way.
Yes, because
but I think it's like that with some essays too, though. You see 4 essays, Mom. You kind of like, hey, you want to make sure that
the hate
these
is
essays is cool. You know what I'm saying?
You want to make sure it ain't that kind of hate, but
you grow into speaking to everybody. But for the most part, when we coming up, we kind of like gauging everybody's temperature, and then it's like, if he on bullshit, maybe you on bullshit, or maybe just trying to stay away from it. But
exactly.
You gotta look at.
But people. Why, like, it gotta be that way? So why can't you just walk past somebody that's probably on that type of time and be like, "Hey, how you doing, young man?" or "Hey, how you doing?" And just
that's what I'm trying to grow to do, though. Honestly, like
like regardless of whatever.
Right, you're right.
So let me paint a scenario. You said that if this. My homeboy was chilling with his uncle and stuff in Long Beach, and they had went around the aquarium around the back in the parking lot because they go over there to go fishing sometimes. And there was some essays over there that pulled out a K on them. Now, Tron, when the last time you heard essays running around in Long Beach doing stuff? It's been a minute, right? Mm-hmm. This happened last month.
Man.
So you can be somewhere chilling, just trying to go fishing, and bullshit will find you.
Right.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's just I teach my kids how to move and everything like that, and how to be respectful for one, because you don't never know what you're gonna run into. And these young kids is real, like they attitudes is crazy. So you gotta like teach
Really
them
bad.
how to move and react and how to survive. But I do like Drayden, you're right. I feel like that's what we have to practice, and I don't care what energy you come with, because if I'm gonna come with positivity, and if you come with that, it might throw them off. Like, damn, I don't even know how to respond to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
when old boy did that, we wasn't, we wasn't on nothing. We was just like, whatever, bro. He did that. We was like, all right, you got it.
Right.
We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get into no bullshit.
It's growth, man. It's universal mind. It's all based on the energy you project. Right.
That's
most
true.
of the time, if you give it that energy, you're gonna get positive energy back. If you give it out, most of the time you're gonna get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
But even if you don't get it back, I mean, why can't you just keep it moving? Like,
right.
Well,
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know, because we be
be
battling our egos and our manhood sometimes. But you're right. We
but
gotta
listen,
leave that alone.
I had a situation on the bus one time, right? I was out there in the valley, and so I pull up to the bus stop. This brother, a Spanish dude got on first, then the brother got on, and he was just mad dogging me. And so, and this was like before the pandemic, so it was like, this is when we was kind of like looking at people to pay the fare, you know what I'm saying? And so then, I didn't say nothing to him because I felt his energy was off. And then, but I'm checking him out in the rear view, I'm like, dang, he's still mad dogging me, like he want me to say something. He's trying to give me that, energy to be like, say something and it's gonna be on. So then I drive, I go down the street, hit a corner, go down a little bit further. He gets off the bus and walks across the street.
Not to cut you off, but I like my pastor to talk like you hit a corner.
And so look,
me, you know what I mean?
but look. So I see him. I'm watching him. He get off the back. He go across the street, and so then he acts like he gonna hit this white lady. Right? He just start like balling his fist and swinging like he about to hit her. Like he, but he like trying to make her flinch. Like, and so then the Mexican dude come up to him. He was like, "Hey, you see that guy?" He was like, "Man, he just punched out somebody on the bus stop that we picked him up from." So I was like, his energy was off, and something in me was like, "Man, don't even acknowledge, don't say nothing, just watch him. Don't be like, what's up? You got a problem? Then it was gonna be on. I felt like, okay, he was like, his energy was, he was looking for a problem. He's looking to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people had that type of energy. They just looking to start something because whatever is in their mind, they just want to do something. So that's the thing. It's like, okay, but I felt it. I felt his energy was off, and it was like, man, don't get this dude no energy like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When I used to operate, bro, it has been a couple times where not your situation was right, but it's been a couple times, even dealing with the fare. I used to drive the same route every day.
Yeah.
And then I would be thinking like, man, this dude ain't about to pay the fare. This dude, or he about to come with some bull stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got on and he like, hey, how you doing, brother?
Yeah.
The full fare. And it just throw me like, damn, I really prejudged this man.
Yeah.
And he got his money. He got his, and sometimes we can get caught up in that because we deal with a lot of the same people.
Oh, yeah.
And we get to like prejudging, and I'll be thinking about like, damn, that's probably how police do this. Probably how, because you get this, image or whatever, how somebody would look in their mind and stuff like that, and we do it to each other.
But I think I'm 90% accurate though. I think I'm 90% accurate on mine though. Who got that fair now? It's always exceptions to the rule, but I can look at somebody, man. I'm pretty good at it now. I'm like, nah, he ain't got it. She got it. Here go the story. Watch
and
this. He gonna get on.
Ones that look like they got it that don't.
And sometimes, that's true. Like I said, it's always exceptions to the rule. Yeah, it's always you always gonna get. That's why I said about 90% because you got those that fool you. It's some that's like, oh, he ain't got it. Oh, this dude didn't pay this full fare. Like, oh wow, okay.
Right.
I was molded this time, but
people ain't paying full fare. What are y'all talking about?
You don't catch the bus. You don't need to know.
But I'm just saying, what's the full fare? Like, why aren't people able to pay it?
because they don't want
I
to.
don't want to
Is
talk
it like
about
a
this with
lie?
you.
Like what did it change?
No,
You are so out of the loop. She like,
Is it
what's the
$5?
full
Are
there?
we talking about $5, $10,
no,
$15?
it's $1.75,
And they ain't got it.
and they ain't putting that in. Like they ain't
Drayton
putting
ain't take the
$1 in
bus
half the
since
time.
high school because I remember we used to get on the
It was
bus together.
$1.10.
Had a
It was
bus pass
$1.10 when I was riding.
Right,
all
but you
the
didn't pay for it. All
No, I
right.
did. I
But shit,
paid.
it still was
No,
paid
I'm
for.
talking about Drayton.
Oh,
No, she paid for it. I'm saying her parents paid for it. Is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But
You paid for yours, Sean?
I'm sure I did. My mama wasn't going to go buy no. I was off the porch. You couldn't go past the plinths. I mean, I had to go buy mine from the check cashing place.
You tell people just always want to do me wrong. You said
That's too
Hey, you
bad.
couldn't even go nowhere. You had to head right home, right to the. I mean, all right.
y'all me trying to do me. Not too much, Tron. For
All
real,
right, I'm
not
sorry.
too
I'm
much.
sorry.
I
You
caught the
trying to
bus
play
one
me.
time. I had to
Like
walk
I went down.
everywhere.
Okay.
Wait, you only caught the bus once?
Yep, I had to walk everywhere. I walked to school, walk wherever I was going.
Damn.
Man,
Now I
that's
gotta
tough.
put you on that motherfucker every day.
Yeah, you be like taking the bus for granted when somebody had to
That's
walk.
cool.
I chose
Hey,
that, but
And he was
Yeah.
belling. That's why you got that bell, because you was belling. I done got to walk. He got that belling walk because you was belling everywhere. Nah, but for real, we didn't. When we was young, we didn't catch the bus everywhere. We used to walk.
No, yeah.
nah.
We rode bikes and
Even if
everything.
Right.
even if I had a bus pass, I would walk home. Me and oh Lord, Darlene used to smoke Black and Miles walking home, and that's why we walk home.
Man,
Darlene still smoking.
You probably
Would you
do.
that's too
Lips
bad.
black,
listen? This our man. This
I'm playing.
this
I'm
is last
playing.
question, man. Would you be okay with your spouse spending the night at a friend's house?
What friend's house?
A female.
Why, Alan? No, why?
No,
I mean,
yeah, of course. I mean, you got certain friends, but some of her
knock
friends.
yourself out.
Yeah.
You said what
yeah,
friend? Like we gonna
I
know
don't
all
mind.
of them. We gonna know hers. Like I don't know, not the one that you
Talking on
thinking.
this thing.
Yeah, I think she good. I think she'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with it. My wife got like one good best
Alex.
friend, and
Damn, I ain't gonna even say
she
that.
got
Now,
like one
even
good best
still,
friend, and yeah, I'm good with it.
even if she had one of those friends, I still would, because that she shouldn't be that weak minded to let somebody, persuade her to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Cause you be falling asleep and shit too.
But hold on.
We gonna say that for the podcast.
Wait,
So,
what's going on? What I missed?
we gonna say that for the podcast. Cause I'm saving a lot of my stories too. We gotta say some of the stuff for the podcast. All right, Jackson.
Yeah, I said she go spend at her friend's house all the time. Or
Oh
ain't
shit.
tripping.
Okay.
Not like that. I'm saying like when they
No,
go out
I
and
don't
they
know how
go
to.
out for the night, I'll be like, I ain't tripping. If it is what it is. I trust mine.
Mm-hmm. Shame the fuck on you. Okay, Drayton.
Trying. Oh my God. I would like to be able to spend a night, but my dude was like, "No, you have a house. You
Spend a
stay,
night
you
where?
stay here."
Spend a night
He's
where?
like, "You live here. If you can't make it home, I'm gonna come get you."
Right. Okay.
But
Keisha.
why? But my question is why? Can y'all answer that after Keisha responds?
Yeah, we're gonna.
And Pharrell responds.
This does not apply to me, so you can go ahead on.
You can answer the question as if it was hypothetical.
That I do.
Hypothetically speaking, well, see, is why I gotta be.
Her son in the background, like, hell no, mommy, you ain't leaving me.
Right, they gonna miss me. Yes.
Pharrell, go ahead, man.
Yeah. No, my wife, she good. She pretty much got one good friend, best friend that she probably end up only.
Just one good friend.
Yeah, pretty
Get
much,
all her
man.
friends dirty.
That's how you know how old she is. If we got one good friend,
She
that's
got all
it.
her friends dirty. She got one.
Yeah.
The other friend,
She
like,
got
how the
one
fuck? Why
good
you stay so
friend
lethal?
that she grew up with. That they've been friends since junior high school. Yeah, I trust her. That's about it.
Right.
But so I mean, that's the only one she would consider. Probably spending the night with anyway. If not, like my wife, like they went out tonight. They had the Tank thing. Tank had a concert or somewhere. They went out
come home
and
tonight.
nah, she got. Hey, she actually gonna stay out there and because she had a rough week, you know, dealing with a lot of stuff. So she gonna
in LA.
Bet.
yeah, she in LA
Okay.
and her friend is in Carson, so they met up and then you know she might because
But
I
you
told
live
her
a
she was
little ways. That's why you
yeah
out
we in
there. So.
Palmdale. I'm in Palmdale, so
Right.
she drove down so the
It's
concert
a
gonna
little
let out
different.
about 12 or something so probably
Yeah.
so yeah I
I'll
think
be
she
right at
got
the
either got a
concert door. It's like, y'all done? How was
she
y'all
either
night?
gonna stay at her friend or yeah. Hey, but see I've done that. I've drove
How was y'all
her
night?
down. I drove her down and I went to like go play cards at like if it's like in Inglewood right there, they got the with the casino, the
Hollywood Casino.
Hollywood. Yeah, I went to play poker there and while she went to a concert and then we drove back because she don't like to drive at night a whole lot like that. So, I've
Man,
done that,
listen.
but this time I had to work. So I was just like, nah,
I'll be
y'all
out
go ahead.
there singing slowly. So I'll be saying, I know you. Listen,
Hey.
I'm out there like, y'all had a good time. Like, I'm out there. Listen, man.
I got in
All
trouble
right.
the last time I spent the night somewhere.
Huh?
You got in trouble though?
Got in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was out of
She
pocket.
next to you. You look to the left like you was.
Yeah. She walked out smiling. I
Yeah.
was way out of pocket. My boy
You
had
got
a bachelor party, and I
Uh-oh.
didn't even call her, and I had my kids
Uh-oh.
at my mom's house. So when I got home in the morning, it was like what 8 something in the morning. I wasn't saying anything because I thought I'd text her, but she didn't get the text. So I'm thinking she's mad. I'm like, let her cool off. So I get home.
Wait, hold on, because you going fast. You said you dropped the kids was at your mom's house.
The kids was at my mom's house.
When you got home, where was the kids at?
She came and got them.
They was at your house, right?
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay.
And I fell asleep on my homeboy couch. So I thought I was texting her, but she didn't get the text. So I get home.
How you thought you was texting her?
I thought I texted her. Yeah,
That boy was gone. He was gone.
I was done. Yeah.
So you dropped your look. So y'all, because he dropped his kids off at his mom's house. He went to the function. When
Woke up.
You went back to your mom's house to go get the kids, or you already know?
No, I didn't wake up till the morning time.
I'm saying when you woke up, how you know your kids were still at mom's house?
My mama called me.
She came and got the kids.
Mama called like, boy, you better just go home.
Hey, that call. Like she didn't came and got the kids. I don't know what's going on.
She tried to warn me. She was like, Michelle got the kid. She pissed.
You know, if your wife drive way out here to get the kids back home, and she ain't called you. I mean, you ain't talked to her yet.
Yeah.
And what made it bad is I get home, I'm thinking she got the text. I'm like, I'm gonna let her cool off, so I ain't said nothing the whole day.
Oh,
she's like, nigga, you stayed out and said nothing to me the whole day.
He thought he was outsmarting her. He
That's the worst.
I'm just saying something. She probably need to cool off. She probably cool.
Yeah.
No. You better say something.
Yeah, I was way out.
Man, I knew I texted. I've done that before. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get back to it, and thought I texted the person, and I was like, wait a minute, I ain't even reply.
That's hilarious, man. I'm like, I'm like, oh. But
talk about being in the doghouse, boy. He was in a doghouse.
I just feel like, no, ain't no spending the nights, ain't no nothing. Let me know, I'll let you know. Unless your situation, even if that situation, like Alan's situation, happened, you have to understand for every action there's a reaction. So you got to expect your spouse is going to be upset with that. If I did that, she's going to be upset with me. If she do that, I'm going to be upset because why did you let yourself get to that point to where you couldn't drive home or you couldn't let me know what was going on? It's like, it's preventative measures that you got to take. I'm on your side. I'm just saying. He's like, hold on, nigga, you making it hard on her. I done came up with this whole plan and we good now. No.
You just want to stay
talking about y'all situation.
Y'all sound like Martin.
You
on
good,
one of the episodes of Martin.
What if y'all just want to stay?
Then it was the mothership.
Okay, so that's another thing. That's a good question. That's another thing. I'm not just staying unless we on the guys trip and we out of town. Then I don't want to. I want to rub up against something soft. I don't want to stay with no niggas. Like I want to go home. I mean, so ain't nobody's. I'm not spending the night at nobody's house. You're not spending the night. Unless if I spend the night, it's gonna be like Alan's situation where he couldn't make it. Alan, look. I cleaned it up. I'm just like, No, but it's like where you can't make it home and stuff like that. But no, but real, that's what happened to him. Like if I can't make it home, but we already know they still gonna be mad. You're still gonna be mad. I stayed. Look, I drove myself home drunk when I stayed in Long Beach. Got to the gate. I remember going around. I didn't have no clicker, so the gate never went up. When the gate went up, I just drove in the gate and I parked and everything. I went upstairs. And I went upstairs and Brian like, oh, so for real? I'm like, what? Like, yeah, like, damn, they can't go nowhere. I just went out and, it's 7 a.m. I don't know that. Listen,
7 a.m. is
I got home at around like 3, but when I got to the gate never rose up. I fell asleep at the wheel in my park and waiting on the gate to go up. When it finally came up, it was 7. I didn't know it was 7. 4 hours passed. I mean, I'm like, oh, this shit. Okay, like this shit. I mean,
in her book, you came home at 7. That don't matter.
Right. She didn't know I was down there for 4 hours. I tried to switch it. Well, if you would have checked on me, I could have died. You would have. Nah, but yeah, that was foul.
Wait. You tried to sleep in the car?
Yeah, no, I fell asleep. And I called the homies like, man, what time we got home? Because I knew, I was like, man, she wrong. But yeah, I walked in there at 7 a.m. like nothing was wrong.
I tried saying that too. Like, why you just think the worst? Why you just couldn't call and see if I was all right? She was like, nigga, shut up, nigga.
You ain't gonna check on me. I could have been dead on the. Yeah, but nah, that's yeah. Ain't no spending the night, man. We got enough pillows.
Ain't no spending the night, and then I'm gonna check if you fine. Once I say, oh, you okay? Then I'm going ham on you after I know that you alive. You ain't in jail. You ain't dead. Okay. Ain't no excuse for shit else.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, everybody, relationship different or whatever. Like, like I said, she had a concert. Like I said, she don't drive good at night anyway. Her eyes be tripping. So it's like, look, if you're gonna be too tired, if y'all gonna be drinking, then I'd rather for her to stay, get a room or whatever. Either get a room or stay with her friend or whatever, and I'll see you in the morning or something.
But this is like something that's pre-planned too, right? This is like
a pre-planned. Yeah. This is
it's not something that just sporadically.
It'd be different if you just went out and hey, I'm gonna go with my homegirl house or going. Yeah, we gonna go have dinner. Yeah, you need to come back home, but. This something, they've been planning this for 2 months or so, So,
so is it okay only if it's planned versus it being random?
It's a little different than a random. It's like, okay, you just randomly went out and ain't gonna come home. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's a whole totally different. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that
because you already knew.
It don't have to be nothing. I mean, the bottom line is trust. If you trust, then you trust. And if I choose to trust and we trust, then it's like, okay, I gotta trust that you're gonna. Not do nothing, you know what I'm saying, and be cool,
Yeah, it comes down to trust, but it's like, why logically would you need to be spending that night out anyway? Like, there's something planned like that, or something that's pre-planned.
Like I said, I will more or less something that's pre-planned. Like, okay, I get it. We already, go ahead and get your room. I might get a room. If things get late,
that's discussed.
Cool. We talked about it and we discussed it. But it's still like you said, a trust factor have to be there regardless, because anybody can lie. I could be like, I'm gonna get a room with my homegirl, and you can do, God knows what, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Think about that, because that's the thing about trust. When you don't trust, then you want to control. So it's like, where you been? Who you at? Call me every 5 minutes. Yeah, well, that's what happens. You don't trust, and you then you want to control. Where you been? Where you at? You been too long. It don't take this long to go to the store. You should be coming home. Walking in around this time. What's going on?
Okay.
I think it's just about being transparent, man, and letting your person know that you're okay, because that worry is a mug. When you don't know what somebody is, that worry is a mug. So that's what people be upset about. It's like, you really had me worrying, and anything could be going on.
And ain't shit wrong with
it's just the respect. It's just the respect.
It's respect and open lines of communication. Like I said, if y'all both trust each other, then it's like, hey, look, I done had a little bit too much to drink. I'm either gonna let me come down, and I'm gonna drive home, or I'm gonna just stay. You know what I mean?
But also, I might be upset about how much you had to drink when you knew what you had to do, y'all.
Yeah, you have no self-control.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, But I mean, sometimes stuff do happen.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? I mean, but 9
Clearly,
times out
I
of 10,
mean,
you still want, self control to be the biggest thing. But I mean, there's nothing that happens
Hey
regularly.
man, it was a bachelor party, man. What can I say?
Yeah, exactly. In a situation
and it
like
was a
that, yeah,
bachelor
they
party.
gonna
I'm
they
just
gonna get
playing.
down.
Look, I'm rubbing it in, Michelle. And it was a bachelor. I know she on the side like, yeah, it was. All right, y'all, man. But yeah, man.
Ooh.
I get it. It's just about respect and everything like that,
Yeah.
man. But
Oh yeah.
all right, man. This was a dope show. Episode 22, One Thing for Show podcast. We'll be back next week, for episode 23. I appreciate all y'all, man, for tapping in and everything like that this week. I think we had some good conversations, some good topics today.
Yeah.
So again, man, anybody want to say anything?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show a nigga.
Man,
That part.
that show was dope.
Right now, say I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. That show was so dope. We touched on it
Okay,
earlier.
I missed
Man.
it. What do we watch it on? Because I'm a little slow.
It's a couple
Put it up on
YouTubes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Somebody in live streamed it. Just type in the name.
Yeah.
And just watch it from the beginning to the end. Just fast forward the intermissions, but watch it from the beginning to the end. When I tell you I almost got hoarse, I thought I was there.
Right. It was dope.
Okay.
He put on for the West Coast.
They better be lucky I didn't have a ticket.
Right.
I seen a thing where in Harlem they was singing all his music stuff. Man, he getting love from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, because I had the
epic,
soundbar going on. My dude came home and he said, I can hear it all the way downstairs somewhere. I said, my bad, but hey.
Nah, you gotta
the
be a
soundbar
part
was
of
on.
that.
The neighbors had to. They knew what I was watching.
All right, man. Y'all, everybody that watch, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, man. See us next week every Thursdays at 6 p.m. One Thing for Show podcast, man. We will be back, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. God willing, we'll see y'all next week. One Thing for Show.
Blessings.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Guys.
Bye.